Real show, here we go. Real show, here we go. You know that it's gotta be that time, so this is what we chant. What keeps on getting them all amped in advance? Come on. You and I rocking out with Iron Man, F.E. You get the general's point of view on top of Roger's rants. We're never tapping out, we're putting the most minutes in. You already know what that's about, you know that winners win. Crush whatever's on task, check the podcast. It's the champ and the tramp, let the bomb blast.
What's up, guys? Champ and the Tramp here. We're back again.
This is an extension of last night. So
it was such a good episode. We decided to have the boys back. Jesse Holt, Frankie Perez. Frankie was really going in. Jesse was chomping at the bit to get in on some conversation, but his mic was down. We got Lugal, got it fixed today.
Those two were
and we're ready to go
over that mic.
Part 2.
It's like two guys trying to take down a sausage
I let Frankie have it.
2 guys, 1 mic.
Yo, stop.
2 guys, 1 mic.
All right.
Oh man.
So we are back, and I have to admit myself that a lot of what was talked about yesterday I was not aware of. Some of it I was, but. We're going to go right back in today.
Roger might be in.
Yeah.
He might be in.
I'm part of the deep state.
I don't know. I hope not.
Take it, deep state.
My man Jesse even made notes. Bust him out. He even made notes.
Bro.
It's like little PowerPoints.
Why is
bro.
it in crayon? Why are the notes in crayon?
So I have traumatic brain injury, so I have to do that in order to like just memory recall.
No, that's good. I
It is.
remember it anyway.
PowerPoints.
There you go. But
some positivity though, you know what I mean? We needed that. Yesterday was very it was a lot.
Eye-opening.
It's a lot to take in. It's a different perspective on what was going on, and Frankie he nailed it. You honestly did, bro.
Well, it was just you have to shine a light on certain things, and what I spoke about was things that is out there in public. It's not like I went searching for it deep into the internet.
You're not the first person really revealing this.
No, and it's on the surface. It's not like you have to go fucking in private chat rooms to find it. You know what I mean? The people already did the work. And when you do the research, and sometimes when it's in your face, it's kind of like an ad on Facebook. Every time you see that damn freaking insurance company show up on the right, shows up on the right. Oh, what the hell is this insurance company at? And you got to buy a membership. You know what I mean? That's just how it works. And with this shit, it's like it's constantly in your face, and you got everybody from all different demographics talking about it and posting different shit. It's like, well, now I want to learn. Now I don't want to be in a room full of guys. Everybody's talking about it, and I'm like too ignorant to fucking I didn't click on the post.
Frankie,
you know what I mean?
Frankie made a good point. Whether you believe in it or don't, it's exercise for the brain. It's good to talk about it, discuss it, you know, put your input in. It's exercise for the brain. So without further ado, boys, what are we going in on the Q? Are we going back in on the deep state? Are we going in a child pedophilia rings? Where are we going today?
You know what I want to talk about before Jesse?
Are they all connected?
No,
they're all connected.
They're all connected.
They're all connected.
All this is all connected, but I think it was really cool. We were talking about it before, but like my Instagram, I got message on Instagram and text message from people that watch the podcast and listen to it. And it was all positive. They were like, finally, thank God people are talking about it that we know, putting it on a platform and, you know, reassuring them that they're not crazy almost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, I don't know if we're reassuring them if they're not crazy. Maybe we're all fucking crazy. Maybe we're just it's all a setup. But it's kind of funny. People that I don't know who they are wanted to reach out and say, yo, that was an incredible episode, yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's pretty cool knowing that. Mm-hmm. And the information that we're talking about isn't that false, you know. It's not.
Frankie just looked at me because I know what he's hearing.
Yeah, bro,
I know what he's hearing. He looked at me like it was me. It's Jesse. It ain't me. You're inhaling your mic through your nose, bro.
I'm like, yo. I had to see. I'm like, well, I'm thinking it's Jesse. I took a look at that. I'm trying to get confirmation.
I knew what he was looking
at. It's not him.
Are you about to do the thing? Are you? Don't touch my leg, bro.
He's internalizing over there.
Touching my leg.
He's internalizing nuts, bro.
Keep your cum on you, bro.
It doesn't come out though. You internalize it. Goes out to the brain.
We already had him on a prior episode, so if anybody remembers, Jesse can do some weird shit with internalizing his orgasm. So
fucking
doesn't.
I do though. Honestly, I do it a couple times a week.
It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out of your ears.
Sometimes his eyes get stuck. He internalizes. Goes all the way up to his brain. His eyes get stuck. Oh, it's closed.
That's the not so deep state that you go
Gosh, bro, no way. Shots fired.
Yeah.
Shit, chill.
No, they're not fired. They imploded.
You got to get them out. You got to get them out in the open, man.
Oh, I do. I let loose once a couple times a week.
No, it's got to be like, blah! Right?
Oh, I'm sweating right now. Is it hot in here?
Lugal and Jesse are now like blood brothers because we were shooting the other day. We went to it wasn't really a range, but we went to a private pit where we were allowed to shoot, and these guys are exchanging stories, and Lou even called his wife for confirmation how they both had ticks on their nuts.
I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
So you guys are like
One?
yeah.
Ticks?
TikTok brothers?
he had
Yeah,
a
Tick
tick.
Brothers.
He woke up at 5 a.m. and he said he was he was going to jerk off. You know what he was going to do. He wasn't doing that internalizing shit. At 5 a.m, he says he was scratching his nuts and he felt something and he had a tick on his nuts. And this one, he's telling Lou this story while we're shooting a couple days ago. And Lou's like, "No way, the same thing happened to me." Exact
Bro,
same
I
story.
bugged out. You don't want to feel a lump on your nuts. You're like, what? Yo, what the fuck is that? And then I go in the bathroom, shining a light on there. I got the mirror up. I got my legs up. I'm like, bro, is that a fucking tick? I don't have tweezers, and I know you got to rip the head out, right?
Right.
Well, if
right.
it's in you.
It was in me, bro. It was sucking. That thing was
Wow.
fucking fat. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, I don't have tweezers. I got to get it out. I'm not gonna fucking hit up the tenant and be like, yo, pull this off my nuts. So I did it and I got it out and it was a Lone Star tick, but I never got
A
tested.
what?
A Lone Star tick.
Lone Star.
Yeah, it's a
So
dot
one-
on the back.
Yeah, a little dot
Yeah,
on
but
the
the
back.
Lone Star tick, I think that if they have the limes, right? The Lone Star limes, it makes you allergic to meat.
That's what he said,
Oh,
but
I
I ate
heard
some
about
red
that.
meat.
I heard
You
about
still
that.
like
Good.
it? You still like
Yeah,
it?
I'm
All
good.
right.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
I didn't get it tested. He said maybe I should, but he's like, I didn't.
I've had 1,000 ticks on me, man. I've never got one tested. Actually, that's not true. Jenny made me go get one tested a long time ago,
Yeah.
and they said it was nothing to worry about.
She makes you do a lot of stuff, huh?
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
You're gonna get into a whole nother deep state right there.
Yeah, I've gotten plenty of tick bites and no.
I never got them
issues
checked
either.
out,
I don't
yeah.
know.
So I
I
gotta-
had
My dad
limes
had
when I was a
Lyme
kid.
I feel like I don't want to
dad
know if
had
I
it.
got it.
I got a good one though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Military, ready?
Yeah.
We're on a training operation in the field. I woke up one on my dick. Swear. Super tiny. So we have a medical.
Wait,
What,
the
your
dick?
dick? Your dick?
Yeah, you
Tick on my
stealing my
Super
lines.
tiny.
I did tick on my dick. I did. I swear on everything. I tell the medic, because we always got a medic attached with us. He's like, bro, I got to pull it out. Because it's like, if the head gets stuck in there and it's a deer tick, it could give you Lyme disease, I guess. So I'm there, and it's all dudes. And everybody's surrounding me with the tick on my dick, and the medic pulling it out. It was super embarrassing, but I took it. Whatever. It is
So
what it is.
you kind of got top from from a tick. Right?
Kinda. Fucking Frankie.
Folks, pay attention because we're gonna go straight from this into like some crazy shit.
Oh,
Ticks on the
man.
dick.
Yeah.
It'll go straight to like some pedophile ring controlling the world in about 4 seconds. So.
Yeah. Well, it's
Go
just.
ahead, talk about Q.
Well, I mean, Q is there. There's so much to talk about with Q.
But is
you know?
Q like an
Well,
underground thing? Like I heard about this Q, and
Well, I don't know if
and
it's
it's
an
like
underground
secret.
thing.
It's like a
It's a
secret thing.
globalist pedophile ring,
It's-
essentially,
Like,
right?
can
That-
you
Well,
email
no.
the fucking Q
No,
organization?
no.
Is there
Q
a phone number?
Q is a
No, that's
person.
NAMBLA.
Q
Is there
a
an
person.
address
That's
of Q?
NAMBLA.
No,
Wait, Q is one person?
Q is a person.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
wait,
like he's like
what?
like the fucking Oracle. Is he like the Oracle in?
I think so.
Wait a
in
minute.
Matrix.
No.
Is that what
I
Q
think
is?
so.
Wait a minute. I
No,
gotta,
really?
I gotta disagree with you. You think it's a person? I thought it was.
So they're
I thought
saying
it was
Q is John
a
F.
group
Kennedy.
of elite globalists who
Yeah,
want
that's,
one world order, basically.
What the fuck do they call him? Kawano, right?
Oh, it's Quano.
What the fuck is the name? It's
Talking about Quado that came out of that guy's stomach in
no,
Total Recall.
No.
Like
It's called,
Quantico.
no,
What are you talking
it's
about?
called Q and get it. Hit it, Lou.
QAnon.
QAnon.
Oh, QAnon,
QAnon.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
know
that's
that
what you
was
try.
some-
Oh, QAnon. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
But there's a dude. That's a group. But
That's
there's a
what I
dude
thought you
named
meant, yeah.
there's a dude named Q who's on the internet hitting conspiracy theories, and they're saying that a lot of the shit that he says is a lot of the shit that John F. Kennedy used to talk about.
Now wait, John F. Kennedy, as in
The
like,
president.
The president.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
The one that was assassinated.
Correct.
obviously, yeah.
So a
2
lot-
weeks after mentioning all that.
Correct. So a lot of the shit correlates with a lot of the stuff that he believes in, and they're saying that that is Q, and a lot of the things that happen into the media or whatever, like he'll put dates out. none of the shit that he said about dates and events ever came true. You know what I'm saying? But he talks about how Hillary Clinton's going to be assassinated soon. He talks about a lot of the shit.
Yo, you better be careful saying that shit.
Well, I'm just saying it's in the media. You
Not
know
you,
what I mean?
I'm saying.
But they say that Q is John F. Kennedy, and a lot of times he'll put out like plant little seeds out there and try to, you know, tell the story of how he's still around and still has something to do with the conspiracy things.
The president or the president's son?
The president's son.
Yeah, JFK Jr.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's
Who
supposedly he died in a plane
crash
crash
with his wife.
With his wife,
Right,
and
right.
supposedly
Right,
he
off
did
Martha's Vineyard, right? I think so. Yeah.
Bro, there's a whole bunch. I mean, like jumping into so many different things. It's like there's this guy, like the guy I was telling you about, fucking Isaac Cappy. You know, this dude looks like Krusty the Clown on the internet. Supposedly he jumped off.
He's an actor.
Right.
Supposedly he was calling out. It was the.
I saw it.
For 3 years.
He
For
was
3 years, he's
calling
been calling people out. You know, left and right, deep. I mean, his videos
he was saying how
deep.
I'm not
He said I'm not
suicidal.
suicidal.
Right.
2 days later.
Right. So I was actually watching on the way here because it was kind of trippy. But did
by
you
the way,
notice
the
the video kept clipping?
Yeah, but the bridge he jumped off, I mean, well, I suppose if you did a head dive, you're going to die, but it wasn't like it was it looked like it was like a 20, 25-foot bridge.
Yeah, it didn't look big.
Wasn't anything crazy.
No, but he jumped into traffic.
Oh, he got run over, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct, yep.
So that whole thing was crazy because if you watch that video, one, I think the video was somewhat pre-recorded or something because it looked weird because it kept clipping. It kept like...
What do you mean pre-recorded?
Like it almost seemed set up like he recorded a piece, then he cut into another piece because he didn't like what he said.
What,
you know,
the
he
kid,
was like
the guy,
splicing
the guy,
it up.
the
guy,
The actor.
yeah.
Well, it could have been just a bunch of FaceTime videos, right?
Well, it sounded like he was live on something, you know, because he was asking like people
someone
were asking
edited
him
this.
questions.
That wasn't his video. Someone made that video, right?
No, I think he made that video.
No, but I know, but someone put everything together. The guy that was
No,
narrating
I think he
it.
made that video before he went and supposedly did what he did.
Wait, so that was
Like,
him talking
that
the
was
whole
like-
time? He was narrating that video? That guy?
He was talking he was talking. It looked like he was like live on Facebook.
No, I know.
or
I
something.
seen a face like
Yeah,
FaceTime
with the jean
talking.
jacket on?
Yeah, he's talking.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
guy, the what's Seth Green or
That
something.
was his last video that he put. Yeah.
But the guy that made that clip is not the same guy.
No, but you know, this guy has been putting everybody on
And this
the
is
internet.
Q. This is Q that made that video.
No.
Okay,
This is Isaac Nappy. So
Okay.
Q.
No. You said
break it
Isaac
down?
Nappy. No.
So I'm very new.
Listen, wait. Isaac Nappy is the kid that killed himself.
Correct.
Okay. No, the video you sent us. What is it called?
Oh, Plandemic.
No. The video that's the video we're talking about right now. That was Pedo. What? Pedomania.
Petergate.
Petergate 2.
All right.
Right.
With Tom Hanks. That's the guy that's in there that
That's
got
the
killed.
video. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm talking about that video.
Oh no. I'm talking about another video.
Oh well.
So
dude.
he.
I haven't seen that
We're
video.
talking about the video we'd watched.
No. So that video.
That's snippets from that.
Snippets
though.
from that. Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
So if you guys haven't seen Petergate, you know, on the cover it has Tom Hanks, and they break into everything about
Bro,
Tom Hanks.
I'll tell you. Did you watch it, Raj?
I didn't watch it.
What was it?
Dude, the Petergate thing. I mean, listen, it talked about Tom Hanks, but it doesn't say anything really about him.
Right.
It
Well,
just doesn't bring anything to him. You know,
the thing is, it's like these people. It's the deep state, right? So it's like to find actual facts. What is the point of having all this information if we know the facts and people are out there? You know what I'm saying? You got to like search for it. So all this conspiracy stuff is tough to talk about, you know, because everything
you
is
sound crazy.
Everything is questionable.
Right.
Yeah, everything
is.
is
It sounds
questionable.
crazy.
You know, it
Yeah.
sounds crazy.
But who created the craziness for conspiracy theories, though?
But the reason
in the 1980s, CIA did
the
to make you sound crazy.
The reason, to me, it's far fetched is because there's so many of them and nobody ever comes to justice. Like if there was one of those where somebody actually came to justice, and you're probably going to say Harvey Weinstein, but Harvey Weinstein was convicted of not that uncommon of a crime, sexually assaulting women. I mean, that's not that uncommon. The things you guys speak of are like, I mean, highly influential people, rich people in Hollywood, in pedophile rings. I mean, that's like next level.
It's not even
shit,
Hollywood.
you know
It's
what I
all
mean?
over the world. It's
Right.
It's the craziest thing ever. I don't even want to research
It's been
that
happening.
shit.
I believe it or not, it's been happening in royal families since the beginning of fucking time.
Yeah.
So why did Prince Andrew step
Like,
down?
yo, how about this? Aristotle and Socrates, all those dudes, they fucked little kids.
Well, here,
You know,
really?
it was
Hey,
yes,
listen,
I didn't
little
know that.
boys, yes,
So-
and
I
it was
didn't know that.
okay.
You just
it was normal.
You just sparked a thought in my head that I didn't even think about till you said it. So Disney, right? Disney is buying out everything. Fox News, supposedly they just bought out Fox News. Not supposedly, they did. But I went to Germany with my dad way back when I was in high school, and we visited Crazy King Ludwig's castle, which is the castle that the Disney castle is modeled after, right? It's an exact replica of Crazy King Ludwig's castle.
Where is it, you said?
In Germany.
Germany, oh.
Yeah, I think Munich. I'm not sure exactly, but Germany. I was there. I was half drunk because you could drink over there at a young age. I think I was 17 when I went. But anyway, he was a pedophile. Crazy King Ludwig, kept young boys for sexual favors. I'm not sure if he killed them at all. I don't remember the whole story, but I did the tour, and I remember her saying he was gay. He was a pedophile with young boys.
I don't know.
So isn't it weird that Disney? Google.
Yeah.
Google.
Yeah.
See if I'm right. Crazy King Ludwig.
Oh, I believe you all day.
But I'm not a conspiracy theorist, and I just threw a piece in there of the puzzle since Disney is this conglomerate, right? And
that's the thing.
That just came to your mind now.
I swear to God, I didn't even think of it until
that's
crazy.
That's the crazy part about all this. Once you start finding out information, you start putting your own puzzle together.
So now was Walt Disney one of these people supposedly?
Man, you
supposedly,
never know.
Or no? Was it? Was that what you heard?
Look at every Disney movie. Every Disney movie, there's something subliminally hidden in there. They break it down.
Tell me why
isn't Disney supposedly
he
was an anti-Semite supposedly?
So was he?
Yeah,
was he?
I didn't know that.
Well, wait. Tom Hanks just played him. I just thought of that. Tom Hanks just played Walt Disney in a movie, didn't he?
No, Mr. Rogers.
No. Lugal? Hang on. No, he did play Mr. Rogers too, but hang on.
But with Disney, man, it's crazy. But if you ever watch kids watching, their Disney Channel or whatever it is, don't you ever realize they're unreachable? Like you can talk to them, whatever. They're just
true story.
Fucking in it, bro.
Well, why you watch anything? They're fucking
saving Mr. Banks. Tom Hanks.
Oh,
it's
really?
about Walt Disney. Now chime in real quick, Lou, if you found it. Crazy King Ludwig. Did I get that even close to right?
Castle is exactly the same.
The castle is exactly the same.
As
but
what's it called in Disney? The Magic Kingdom, right?
You can't Google it though. You got to use DuckDuckGo.
Castle, I don't know what it's called.
I thought it was just called the Disney Castle. I thought, but I don't know.
It's called something. I think it's like Snow White's castle, some shit like that.
Maybe,
right?
but see his history. Does he have a checkered history with pedophilia? I believe he did.
We discussed this already.
We did on the show. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ, I don't remember that.
No, I
So
don't think we did.
if
The castle?
We discussed that.
This guy Ludwig guy.
Yeah.
I heard. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if it's this guy, but I've seen a story where there's a guy that would fucking take kids and torture them, rape them, fucking and they couldn't do anything because he was the fucking king.
You ever seen Hostel? You think that can't be a real thing?
Oh fuck yeah!
You never saw Hostel?
No, what is it?
Where they and they're whatever Americans go use
Is
a
that
hostel.
Brazil?
Right.
No, that's
like
another
that,
one.
yeah.
That's another one. But they go and stay. They're on vacation or whatever, and then they meet somebody. They hanging out with them. They drug them. They take them, and it's all people from all over the world pay to be part of this membership. And they put you in a fucking room with all kinds of tools and instruments, and you get to torture and kill this person.
The most staggering,
kill them.
The most staggering thing that you gave me for info yesterday, and it was a lot, man. It was a lot of mind-blowing stuff. Was that you could back it up with stats, the amount of children that go missing in the United States. I had no idea. It was in 400,000.
That's just the United States.
I couldn't believe that. I was blown away by that. 430-something thousand, right?
Bro, some people
But I was saying, that's a lot of people. Do you know anybody that's ever been abducted and ended up in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
No.
Well, I mean, you don't know. Some of these kids are runaways, right? Are they?
Yeah,
It's, bro, you have to find out what's feasible and what's not, right? So, like Prince Andrew, they say he's not, when you watch the Epstein thing, I had nothing to do. I never knew those girls. But why is his family wanting not?
And there's a clear picture of him with a girl.
Right.
Sure.
I have no recollection of that picture.
No, I never.
Yeah,
no, of
Now,
course.
how is he Prince Andrew? How is he? What is he? Prince Andrew? Prince of what?
Well, they're related
Prince
to
of Wales, some shit.
No, England.
Sea
right?
otters, I think.
Is it?
Prince of Sea Otters.
Oh God! Jesse's like,
No, I thought
Dad joke. That was a good dad joke. Nice dad joke, Raj.
But
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. That's all
why
I
is
got.
his whole family wanted nothing to do with the royal family? You
Who?
know what I mean?
Henry.
They want nothing
And
to
Meghan
do with
Markle.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They want nothing to do with the royal family. Now that all this shit's coming out. You know what I mean? It's like it's one domino to the next domino to the next domino, and you know.
Right, but so when does it collapse? I'm dying to see the collapse.
That's what we're all waiting
They're,
for.
they're saying
you know?
October.
No,
October,
no.
a lot of this shit's
Listen,
going to go down.
I heard it was April 7th or April
Right,
this,
right.
April
4th of
that.
July, John F.
Right.
Kennedy's coming back.
I'm like, yo,
Right,
come on,
right.
man.
But
If
listen-
it doesn't happen,
Before the election, they're saying.
okay, if it doesn't happen, then what? Is it all bullshit? Does that
I
mean
don't
it's all
know.
bullshit?
Or it's so deep and rooted that it's very hard to untangle that right now.
I know,
It's
but
not
then
just our government.
why are people putting out fucking hard dates then? That's like the Mayan calendar, bro. Hey, that shit
I'm
didn't
with
happen,
you.
dude.
I get it.
Listen, I
I'm with you.
feel
I get it.
there's a brainwash to every kind of stat. You know what I'm saying? The news brainwashes you in one way, conspiracy brainwashes you in another, and then you take all that. Why is there the same story on CNN and Fox News, and they both have two different
We
outcomes?
said that yesterday.
Why? Why is that? Why
So-
is that? Why is 2 + 2 = 4 on Fox?
Well,
Say
that,
it.
that,
2
but
+
you
2
know
=
why.
6 on-
You know
But-
why.
but-
You know why.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know why.
Right.
You know why.
Why?
One is backing a different narrative than
Explain
the
the
other.
twins.
One has
But apparently it's not going to be
different
the
backers
it's
than
not
the
gonna
other.
be the case anymore. Now,
That's supposedly correct.
now it's pretty
yeah.
much a monopoly on that. But,
Right. Right.
But
We don't know
which
yet.
is why Trump is utilizing social media. But now now with them being able to censor, which they've always done, will he be able to get his message out? Is he going to win in November? What do you think?
Oh, I mean, I think all hell's gonna break loose before that.
So do I.
I think something big's gonna happen.
I think
Yo,
Yeah.
they're pulling all cords right now. Everybody's pulling it. They shut down the world.
Do you think
The world was
do
shut
you
down.
think there's going to be attempts made on his life? Like
I'm surprised there
I,
hasn't been.
I
already.
hope not, bro. I swear on everything. I
I
hope
think
not.
that his Secret Service, he has that meeting with the Secret Service.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like a fucking. There's like 600 of them.
He's got the elite of the elite with him. I know that.
So maybe.
Well, he walked to that church, and I'm sure there was a sniper on every building around him. But I was surprised he did that. Walked right down the road to St. Joe's Church. And
You know,
Super ballsy.
there's a thing too. I mean, these guys, when they take people out, they take people out at the right moment. You know,
Yeah.
they gotta wait. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so, like that's why they haven't got rid of Alex Jones. You know, they try to buy you and threaten you.
Right.
It's like the same thing with like, bro, with the pharmaceutical companies, bro. Pharmaceutical companies, that's where a lot of this shit goes to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
because they're the lobbyists for all these people.
exactly, bro.
But it's all connected even
but
to
it's all
the
connected.
to the food industry, to
Yeah.
the health industry. It's
Right.
all
Bro,
connected.
I
All
believe most pharmaceutical companies own the hospitals too. Most hospitals. I
Yeah,
think
they're all
Listen,
connected.
yeah.
Even Monsanto's owns all the world's seeds to even grow. Like farmers, they I guess they sing about it in a lot of Hawaiian music, but you're not allowed to have a farm in Hawaii without having Monsanto seeds. You know that?
No.
That's crazy. Look it up. I mean, everybody else that wants to look it up. Look
Well,
it up.
Do you guys know about 5G?
yeah,
Yes.
the Wuhan
This I don't know about.
yeah.
Dude. This I
But-
don't know about.
That's what
See,
you
we
know
can't
about?
even
This
talk
I don't
about,
know about.
so we can't talk about
The
two
5G
things.
shit. All right, tell me me what you think about the 5G, because
Wuhan in China was the startup city for 5G, right?
that's not. I heard that's
You
not.
can't
True,
put
but I
two-
heard that's
you
not
can't-
true.
You can't put two things. We'll get banned. I'm telling you.
What?
We still talk about like 5G and what's going on.
Nah, we're
Well,
talking about
just,
if it's
it's
real or
just
not.
talking
We're
about
not-
health.
yeah.
Health. You know, it's just talking about
Well,
health.
I'll tell you this right now: if we get banned, there's going to be 16 people really pissed off.
He's such a dick.
But 5G, you know, they talk about all the symptoms that happens with 5G, and that's how fucking.
But what are
China
they?
is
What
doing.
are they? I
So ready? 5G at 60 gigahertz is proven to kill your cell, like certain cells in your body. It's proven. They want a third-party test. No third-party test can be done right now. Why? Why is that? So they got.
Explain, because you're losing me a little bit. What do you mean
What?
a third-party test on
So-
what it does to your
Yes,
body
to the
mechanics?
human body.
Okay.
Well, who's the third party?
We want some outsource.
An outside
It's only
source.
one person doing this. We don't have another outsource testing it to see what it does to the human body, to see what it does to nature.
Okay,
Suppose
so now let me, because I always try to bring it back.
Yeah.
Is it out? Is it
I-
out? Is it out anywhere?
Yo, they're pumping it out everywhere right now. That's why they're during the lockdown.
I always try to bring it back to the personal. Do you believe that? And if you do, are you using a 5G phone?
Why?
Yeah, well,
I have protecors on it.
Oh yeah, true. You gave me one for mine.
Look, I swear.
He does. Right?
I do. I have
forgot.
protectors.
Yeah.
It's an EMF protector.
That's-
Yeah. If listen, if it's a fucking sticker that my wife put on my phone too, if this fucking sticker can save us from 5G, I don't think 5G is that bad.
I tend to agree with you.
Well, let's just do a third-party test, though. Have someone else test it. That's all I'm trying to say.
I'm down with a party, bro. You want to do a
just
party?
want-
I'm down with a party.
I literally want to just someone to test it outside of what they're promoting.
If
and
this,
putting out there.
listen.
if this runs this deep and it's this involved,
It is, bro.
There's no stopping it. I mean, that's why
There is no stop. You're right.
Trump
It's already out.
Trump is the great white hope. If it's really, I mean, he's the last stop.
No matter what, AI is going to be there.
Listen,
and
they
we're gonna
said micro or radio waves. When they invented radio waves are gonna fuck with your mind and fuck with your frequency. They said electric. They remember when electric came out, they had propaganda pictures of like electric wires, people hanging on them, people getting electrocuted. Like that was they don't want
Any
you know what I mean?
new
There's always
technology.
something. There's always something they're gonna say about
I
it.
get it.
I don't know. Maybe it's bad. My wife thinks it's bad too. But
I'm with technology,
I
though. I like technology. I'm not saying that. I just want another test to see if it does kill our cells on our body. That's it.
I think everybody wants that.
Yeah. But they will not do that for some reason. Why?
No, they won't do
Why?
it. Because why would they? You know, why would they? Why would they try to prove it? And if they do prove it, it's going to be a fake fucking test anyways. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
the only thing you could do is take care of yourself.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Eat right, work out, take vitamins. And
Put the EMF on their phone, EMF protectors.
Yeah, put a little sticker. Put a little sticker on your phone.
That's the same thing what they're saying with
sticker on my
vaccines, right? So like they're saying COVID, a big thing for a little bit. They talked about there's going to be a coronavirus vaccine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why they don't talk about it no more, right? Because it was huge. You know, the big thing before coronavirus was all the children needed vaccines before they go to school, right? And they were protesting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And now they're talking about another vaccine. Vaccines kill the antibodies that you need in your fucking body. That's why people will get the flu shot.
Thank you.
Get the fucking flu right away. They always get sick
I've
after.
never
Thank
got
you.
a flu shot. I won't.
I
It
never
only
got a
works-
flu
I
shot.
have.
Never
I
had a
think this-
vaccine. Never nothing.
I
Bro,
have.
Wait. You've never had even when you were a child and
No,
your
my
parents were
parents
making
never
your decisions?
did it.
Wow.
Parents
Well,
never.
they were
did it.
ahead of the curve because I don't know. How old are you?
I'm 31.
I don't know if that was really that popular 31 years ago, but
No,
it certainly
probably
is,
not.
Yeah.
But a lot of the things with vaccines, bro, with these pharmaceutical companies. So say there's 8 million kids that get born that year, right? So they make 8 million vaccines. Say only half of those kids fucking get the vaccine and the other half are absolutely not. So now they have 4 million vaccines that are untouched and they have to wait for new kids. So if they're not using them,
is that really how it works? Do they
Well,
just predict the amount of kids that are
well,
born?
no,
and,
I'm
like,
just giving an
crank out-
example.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
giving
yeah,
an
yeah.
example. Okay, now they're pumping in shit inside the fucking vaccines.
Mm-hmm.
Now that shit is fucking with iron levels for children who body immune system are not strong at all, and that's how we're getting autism. That's how we're getting all this.
I know that's the theory, right? It's a
Right.
theory.
Yeah.
So now you're
That
gonna
one
have a
hits
COVID.
a little close to home, but yeah, I hear what you're
Right.
saying.
So
yeah.
now you're gonna have a COVID vaccine. It's going to be the same shit. Now
This
you're
is my thing. Go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
no, but I'm saying now you're killing the antibodies, bro. We need germs in order to live. It's a known fact forever,
True
bro.
story.
Well, I don't ever get sick because I'm out in public or whatever, and I'm just saying that me personally. I drink my vitamins and do all what I got to do. I'm pretty healthy for majority of the part. I had Spumoni Gardens before this, but anyways, I'm healthy, right? But now everybody's cooped up. Fucking everybody's inside their houses. You know, and then you start coming out again, people start getting sick, start coughing,
Yep.
pollen's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like now people sneeze and it's like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean?
True
You
story.
cough and you're like, oh no, you know what I mean? And I'm like, what the fuck is that, bro? You need germs. So now you're going to have vaccines. And what if nobody uses these vaccines? Now they're going to start pumping shit into them. And what's that are going to fuck up kids and adults? You know?
let's spin it back a little bit. Let's just say that if we're going down the conspiracy theory road, that this is a man-made, right? A man-made thing. This didn't come from bats. Wouldn't a vaccine be relatively easy to create? Why would it take us a year to make it if it's man-made?
You have to isolate the virus first in order
but
for you.
That's to isolate a virus that is not man-made. That is generalized. That it comes from nature, right? That would be hard to isolate it. But if it's man-made,
Any virus.
Okay, but if it was man-made, they want to let it play out. If it was man-made, this was all planned, right?
They're not saying
not,
it's man-made.
Not
It
if
came
they
from
want you to get everybody vaccinated quickly, right?
Hey,
They
no, it
want-
takes
I see what you're
18 months to
saying.
create a
The plan
vaccine.
is-
18 months to
The
create a
plan is
vaccine.
to get
to
people sick, they have to-
capitalize
yeah, I see what you're
on the
saying.
terror and the
Right,
fear
right.
and be like, oh, look, we came out and then,
I mean, I don't think it was man-made. I think it was kind of a virus that
I think it was
loose.
bad made.
It might. I don't know.
They're saying that China had it in August.
Right.
Dude, they're
you know,
saying it might have been in California a year ago.
Right.
Bro,
We had something in November, right?
at the listen, at the end of the day,
You
with
guys
all this
kissing?
shit,
You guys kissing? You guys both got sick in
We
We
November.
did kiss. We did.
Yeah.
Oh, chill.
you guys kissed in November.
No, we did.
Oh,
No, we didn't. Chill.
Roger gave him the evil
I'm just-
eye.
Yeah, Roger gave him-
I'm like, I thought that was our secret, bro. What the fuck? man?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that the whole world, and I said this yesterday, the whole world has stopped and has quarantined? That's what you have to look at.
Yeah.
Since when, after all these wars, after all these debates, after the shit with Korea and Russia and China, this, that, and the third, why is everybody quarantined?
Because
Why?
you want my quick explanation for it? Because I think Trump was doing really well. I think the United States was doing really well. They don't want him winning another election, and they couldn't beat him with an impeachment. They had to come up with something. So, and I'm not even.
So wait a minute.
I'm
So
not
wait,
saying.
Wait
no,
a minute.
I'm not saying.
he was
no,
impeached?
No, no,
You
no.
meant he was impeached?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it was.
He loves it.
I'm not
loves
saying
it.
that coronavirus is man-made. I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. But what I'm saying is, either way,
They took advantage of
They
it.
took advantage of
Yeah.
it. They took advantage
Well,
of it.
never
It's
let
the
a
same-
good crisis go to waste.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's the same thing with this going on with Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
You know, they saw that.
Oh, that
they
is.
jumped on it.
Look at the money
and-
being pumped in
and
there.
look at the money. And I just showed Frankie a
Right.
thing on blacklivesmatter.com or whatever the fund me. It's Act Blue, right? Act Blue is the foundation. What is Act Blue? Who are they controlled and serviced by? The Democrats. So the whole Black Lives Matter funding is all going to the Democrats. You know, and actually, your girl Candace Owens posted something like that. So it's a mind fuck with everything. Are we supporting Black Lives Matter, or are we just setting up for the Democrats? Like, what's really fucking happening there? And
So the Black Lives Matter isn't going to like black communities.
no,
That's messed up.
I showed you the video upstairs.
Yeah, no, I did.
You know?
I said it was going to this and that.
You know,
And then
and it had,
Antifa too, though, right?
yeah.
They're
Well,
funding both.
They're two different organizations.
But no, they're funding both though.
Right. Well,
Who's funding both?
George Soros.
Mm.
Just look it up. It's out there.
and the concept is what? That George Soros wants.
He's taking down countries. He's known for it.
I understand, and that has economic benefits to it. But,
Through protests and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
but
It did through riots and
Yeah.
all the
Using
same
accelerators.
scenarios.
Using
the reasoning
accelerators.
behind is he wants a globalist environment, right? Right.
He wants to take down America.
I know, but explain to me why. It's about power.
Is
and
he
the
American?
money
Is
at the
George
end of the day.
Soros? He's American.
No, he
Jewish.
Nazi. He was supposedly
Not a Nazi. He
well,
survived
he
the
survived.
Holocaust.
No. But I
He's
heard.
Jewish.
I heard he was taking in his own people.
Oh, maybe, possibly.
With the
Wait,
Nazi.
you heard where? From the drunk guy at the bar? Or where'd you
No,
hear
it was. I think it was actually on a Joe Rogan show back in with Alex Jones talking about it. But Alex Jones is 80% right on most of the shit he talks about.
It's just
So-
those intergalactic demons that he's wrong on.
Oh, nobody knows about that. Even Joe Rogan's like he's fascinated by it, but nobody knows.
It's all fascinating
fuck,
stuff.
nobody knows
It's
nothing.
all fascinating stuff.
We're talking conspiracy theory. We're
But
getting out there.
My point is, from my perspective, if nobody ever has to take atonement for any of these things ever, and then I don't want to live on this planet. I mean, if this is the real world we're living in, and nobody ever has to atone for what they've done, there's no justice on that level, on that high level. Then I don't want to live in this world.
I know. So right,
You know what I mean?
they call this.
Or I want to go through it with
I don't
blinders
know.
on.
I just want to make sure me and mine are good, right? And what the
All
fuck
right.
can you do?
Well,
of
there-
course, you want it
Well,
good for all
yeah,
if
no,
you
they-
can.
they-
but you
they-
got to make sure.
They would be if you do it with blinders, and we're not sitting down in your basement and calling everybody out.
I'm not calling anybody out. I think you guys are all
I'm
fucking
not.
crazy, bro.
We don't know.
I don't
we don't
fucking
know,
know
though.
either one of you guys.
We don't
I don't
know.
know either one of you guys.
Nobody knows.
Prank caller. Prank caller.
We don't know. We're putting the pieces together. This is what's out there right now. So this is the age of information, right?
Yep.
That's what they call it, the Great Awakening. Why is this spiritual world called this the Great Awakening? So in the spiritual world, what I go to a lot is they predicted this a long time ago, and they said
Predicted in
Wait,
a
I'm
generalized
sorry, wait,
format.
wait,
What? How? Predicted what specifically?
wait. We're running back. You said you go to the spiritual world. This place you go to a lot.
I just come.
Wait,
So people I follow, they talk about this. They call it the Great Awakening. This is what this.
But no, where's the spiritual place that you go a lot?
No.
Where is that?
What? No, it's
Like in your mind, you mean?
No, all right. So I get my facts to a couple of different people. Ralph Smart from Infinite Waters, Aaron Dowdy on YouTube. They talk about this Great Awakening, and they've been talking about this for a long time.
Okay.
That this all was going to happen, all playing out a certain type of way.
With specifics or just in a generalized format? What do you mean?
Kind of
little bit of
Pacific,
both.
a little bit of both, man. It's freaky because I go back to their previous videos in 2019, 2018. They're talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Same with Fauci.
Yeah. Yeah,
What?
all about it.
What, Fauci was talking about this?
2017, he said,
And Bill Gates
and Bill Gates
on TED Talks.
Oh yeah,
Talked
yeah,
about
yeah, yes, I've seen that.
Do not be surprised at if not in 2 or 3 years there will be an outbreak, a virus outbreak.
Didn't that documentary come out on Netflix literally right before?
Yeah, pretty much during.
What was it called? Pandemic, right? Pandemic came
I'll
out
tell you
literally
what, though,
right before
I heard on
the pandemic hit.
Rogan's podcast probably 3 years ago, an infectious disease doctor, and I guess that's not the same as one of these doctors, right? A virologist, but infectious disease, whatever.
Disease, I don't
It's a
know.
little different, I think. But he's saying, like,
and
Rogan was asking him, like, oh, well, what kind of stuff could they make? What kind of stuff could people make that are, biological warfare? Maybe that's the next way of fighting wars. The guy's like, you don't have to worry about man-made stuff. We got to worry about stuff that's in nature, because that's going to be some crazy shit. One day something happens. So this guy said this a long time ago, too. And he didn't seem like he was a propagandist or anything. He didn't call it corona. He's just saying shit can happen. I mean, this has been happening since the beginning of time, right? The Hong Kong flu was what, in the 80s or no, during Woodstock.
Right.
Then you had the
Black
Spanish
Plague and
the Spanish flu, the Black Plague. So this shit's been going on, right?
True.
I just feel like some of the stuff could have been set up as for population control. I feel
But
like,
dude, all right, I'm just saying, population control. How many people fucking died?
no, you're right.
Worldwide, not
No,
many.
you're right.
Dude. You want
You're right.
population
No,
control?
that
They
was-
they didn't do a good job.
No, I agree.
Exactly.
Set
That's
up.
what I'm saying. It didn't work as well as they wanted
thought,
it to.
yeah.
And that could be it too. And that's why
But if they really wanted to kill off people, would they? Why the quarantine? Because the quarantine would lower
Trump
those numbers.
wanted
right?
that. That's what I'm saying is Trump wanted that, and everybody else started following, or it started in China and then came here, or whatever. Whoever started the quarantine, but that whole quarantine helped us survive through that. But we don't know the true
Yeah, but
numbers.
did the quarantine
because
help us? If asymptomatic people can't spread it, how much did the quarantine really help?
Well,
Is that a true statement?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Well,
they're
the WHO
saying it's
the
very
WHO
rare,
is
very
part,
rare.
But the WHO
It's part
the
of
World
all
Health
this. So
Organization
they
is
can't-
partially owned by Bill Gates, right? If Bill
Yeah,
Gates is
yeah.
his co-conspirator, why is he putting that information out?
Right.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
Why are they
it's
all
a
connected back
hard
to Epstein?
fuck.
Like that blows my
Is
mind.
Epstein alive or is he dead, Jesse?
Honestly, I don't know, but
He's
like,
dead, bro.
I actually watched some
Are you
crazy
gonna go?
stuff
Are you
today.
gonna? If you get
Crazy.
an invite to his island, are you gonna internalize? You're gonna hang out with the girls.
No.
All right.
I would probably snap his neck, bro.
right.
Honestly, you want the truth? But no, now I don't know where I'm going. You got me heated real quick because I cannot stand what he's about. I can't. It's the craziest shit ever. I forgot where I was going to go though.
Yeah, there was definitely enough.
Check your notes.
No, the notes are more positive.
There was enough information on that guy where he knew he was going down. I mean, and that's what I'm talking about, legitimizing what you guys talking about. Epstein, I mean, if you just, I know we disagree a little bit on the documentary, but if you watch it, there's certainly enough evidence there. The girls are believable. They're definitely, you know what I mean? So there's enough people that we're going to test. Clearly they found enough information against him that they didn't give him bail. He was a high flight risk. Put him in jail. Whether he's dead or not, I don't know. But there's a guy that actually would have had to atone
Right.
unless he's back on a private island somewhere.
And
I don't know.
And I wonder why.
Right.
And
Why?
I wonder
right,
why.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They were like, listen, there's not enough shit going on right now.
Right.
Fucking Trump's doing good. Everybody's making money. I want to know, I would love a number, and I doubt you can find this, on how many people that had businesses, including myself, were going to have a tremendous year. You know, whether they were a contractor or a DJ company.
True.
This year, everybody, okay, can say everybody was going to have record numbers and do it. Listen, the numbers I was doing in the first fucking 2 months of this year, I was set out to have the biggest year of my fucking career, you know? And I know a lot of other companies that started and had plausible information that they were going to have an outstanding year. And shit just hit
That's
the
why
fan.
it's really easy to get Perez on the show now.
Oh God, I'm broke. But yeah, man. And so they were like, a lot of shit started coming out with fucking Jeff, and people started talking. Hey, you know, he could have been another fall guy. You never know. He had too much information.
Right? Do you think he was he's the only headmaster of all this? He's the orchestrator of all this?
Absolutely. No, absolutely not. I feel like the headmasters people don't even know who they are. People don't even heard of them. You know, they're just people that you probably
Rothschilds.
Don't you like see movies that it's like the bad guy is always the guy that you least expected or whatever it is, but they've been like a silent assassin the whole time.
Scooby Doo.
You know,
Mr. Wilson.
Yo, for real.
yeah. But like, bro, think about movies that you've seen.
Yeah.
All right, and are about our government, about the U.S. Slimy shit. How can they make movies about this if they can't come true? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't that shit come true? Why is that shit not happening?
Yeah, but
Supposedly, isn't that how they condition us too with movies? Supposedly, they say they could the whole like world population control. That's why like Avengers was like Thanos with the the snap.
Right.
You know?
And look who controls Marvel though.
Disney. I don't know, man.
I'm with you.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
So okay,
It's
why
heavy.
in the Little Mermaid? Ready? This I always go back to this because I remember this as a child. I remember the priest having a boner in it. Then I go look it up. The priest did have a boner in the Little Mermaid. What is that about?
You probably had a boner watching the
Wait,
Little
what?
Mermaid.
What do you mean he had a boner? What do you mean?
Go
What
check
kind
it
of
out.
mushrooms are you on, bro?
What do you mean he had a boner?
Wait,
he,
of all the stuff that's come out of you guys' mouth, that's the one that surprises you the most. That's probably true.
It is true. I remember this. I mean, I hope it is because
Lou
like,
whipped the
I
phone
remember this
out
as
right
a little
away.
as a little kid. The priest had a boner in the Little Mermaid,
I didn't even know
And
there was a
always-
priest in the Little Mermaid. Who was the priest in the Little Mermaid?
marrying them at the end.
Oh, right. Yeah,
He had a
yeah.
fucking boner.
A bulge. It's a bulge. Isn't it? A
What
boner.
the fuck is that?
Is it just a bad drawing, bad
No.
illustration?
Nope. It's a boner.
I'm gonna
It's a boner.
send it to
It's
me.
a boner.
Text it to us. Let me see. Oh, it's a cartoon. You meant?
Yeah. Well, yes.
The Little
This guy, what
Mermaid.
the hell are you talking
Little
about, bro?
Mermaid, bro.
This
Ariel.
guy wants to see some
It's from
fucking.
your time.
I was
Maybe.
I was attracted to Ariel when I was a little kid.
I don't know, bro.
Let me see.
It's a tiny.
What?
Looks like that's like he's got big nuts or something.
Either way, bro, it's a fucking.
I ain't no boner, bro. He's got a
Is
fucking
that-
big
is-
set of nuts, man.
Is it? Or
He's
is
underwater, bro. What do you want?
Oh, God.
Right?
Is that his boner, or is it just his feet? Is that on his feet?
That's not the priest. That's not the priest.
But wait, are you suggesting that a child would actually notice that? My kids
did.
would
I
never
did.
notice that.
I
Yeah, well,
did.
you're a little weird.
Oh, definitely weird, bro. I'm definitely weird.
And another thing is like, how do we know the religious aspect of it? Like all these priests and stuff like are not involved with all this stuff.
They
Look
are,
at the
dude. They
Vatican.
are. I mean, bro,
What's
come
going
on.
on at the Vatican?
They are.
Answer that.
Why'd that place get burned down?
Yo,
You know?
what is going on with the Vatican?
Was anybody arrested in that?
Wait,
What's
what,
on the
what
ground
got
there?
burned down? No, no, Notre
No,
Dame
no, no,
got
no,
burned
no.
down.
Yeah.
Notre Dame. You mean? Yeah.
Notre
Notre
Dame.
Dame.
Notre Dame.
I'm talking about the Vatican. There's some fucking sketchy ass shit going on there.
Dude,
that's a whole
I
other
mean,
thing.
that whole Catholic religion, I mean, it's been under fire for
It's
years.
rather tainted.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Let me ask you something.
But dude, even Boy Scouts is tainted.
Well,
You get
yep.
it's a fucked up part of our society, right? It's everywhere. It has to be because all you do is hear about it.
let me ask you something. You guys ever?
I just
thought,
started recently though.
You guys ever?
What?
I'm looking at them all now, and all, it's crazy.
Is it really?
I told you, bro. There's everything in Disney movies, man. It's fucking sick.
I'm never taking my kid to Disney again, ever.
I told you,
What
bro.
is
There's something. There's something in Disney, bro. Whether it's a
They're
a
sick
show
fucks.
or a movie.
I
that-
love Disney.
That has
I
these
used
kids
to.
That has the and listen, Lion King is my all-time favorite movie. But there is something in Disney that puts a trance on kids, bro. They put the trance, and I watch my niece and nephew, bro, just staring at it.
But that's
You know,
everything.
and
I'm gonna tell you,
it-
that's everything.
But there's
my kids watch fucking people
I
play
don't see
video
it.
games
I don't
and they
see
stare.
it.
at
right.
Let me see.
I
Let
don't
me
see it. That's too much of a stretch for me. I'm trying to say that's a dick. And
I mean,
Like
it
like-
definitely looks like a dick, but it could definitely. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't.
If
It
you
doesn't
put a
look
square,
right.
if you put a square around it, zoom
Just
in
play
on
the
it.
movie.
It doesn't
The
look
movie
right in
shows
that
it.
spot. That definitely doesn't. That looks like poor illustration. That looks like someone tried doing a dick, dude. But imagine like you're there and you're just like oh,
Bored.
where'd it go?
You let me draw
You're
a
just
dick?
like yeah, let's fucking put a
No,
dick.
but why would you do that in a Disney movie?
Remember that?
Why?
Remember Seven, where he was the projectionist in the movie theater, and he would put a subliminal image in of a porn scene, real quick, and I think your mind takes like a full.
He calls that it's called the cigarette burn or something,
Yes,
right? Where it has to go from
your
one film to the
mind
next.
takes like a full 8/10 of a second to correspond with what the eyes see, or something like that. And he would put it in there for 7/10 of a second, or I'm off with whatever I'm saying.
Right,
here.
they do that with popcorn.
Yeah,
supposedly.
people didn't realize what they saw. They would question themselves, like, did I just see a dick on the screen, or did I not? You know what I mean? It's like a little subliminal.
They
message.
supposedly do that with popcorn. It makes you subconsciously like, oh, I want popcorn.
Will Smith talked about that in a movie,
Really?
in a gambling movie. Yeah.
Oh, what was that? Yeah. Oh, that movie. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Where he almost makes you choose what he wants
almost makes you choose.
He
and
suggested. He kept like he wanted this guy to bet a certain number, so he kept showing this guy this number like throughout the day. The whole day. The guy sits down, he's like number 12, and that was the number you kept showing him all day.
Right.
Subconsciously, your mind wants to pick that number.
Right.
I forget what movie that was.
Well, maybe subconsciously that's
Wasn't
why you're seeing the dick in the Disney
Robbie
movie.
in it?
Bro, I seen it in The Little Mermaid. I remember it vividly as a kid. He was wearing blue pants, I think.
That's crazy.
So let me ask you this. There's cults around the world, right?
Of course.
They set up in whatever, the desert, and they have seances, and, they all repeat the same thing at the same time. What the fuck do you call that?
Like a chant?
Like a chant or synchronized, having the Pledge of Allegiance or whatever it is.
Even like meditation.
Have you ever noticed like the whole world, like the national anthem? Everybody stops and poses and it's there, and like every country has their own national anthem. You ever look at that, like how they're controlled?
It's just a way to control us, yeah.
With the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes, I said this before, and Roger got really mad at me.
And listen, I love America. I'm not saying anything bad about America. You know what I mean? Like, Lou, don't fuck me up because you got that look on your face right now that you want to fucking fuck me up. Chill the fuck out, Lou. All right, I got a grom too. Anyways, but anybody ever notice that? And like since we were kids, everybody stands up.
Dude, school is a way to brainwash us.
Right.
And make us in uniform. Make us it teach. Guys, get in line. Do this. Listen, everybody follow order. I mean, they don't want independent thinking.
Right.
They really don't.
Yeah, but where do you draw the line? I mean, you could say your parents are doing that to you when you're a little kid.
Yes,
you need someone to raise you.
So ready to, you know what they want to do with me in school?
You could be like, my parents are brainwashing me. I want to be a free thinker. At some point, you need some guidance, and then you should have options.
Guidance.
You're absolutely
right.
right.
Options if you
I'm
want.
just saying, listen,
you can live in America and hate America. You don't have to pledge allegiance.
This also is why we have a good society too.
Right.
People go to school. That's one way to condition us that we got to get up in the morning. We got to go do stuff.
I think it's all BS for me.
And it makes after school, what do? You get a job. You have to do that.
Right.
It conditions us. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that's definitely something they do.
But why is that always the next step? You know what I'm saying? You go to school, you graduate high school, you go to college. Now you're in debt from college. Then you get a job. Then
I
you
think
get
that's
married.
changing. That's
then you have
changing.
kids.
I agree with you.
Why is
That
it
is
always
changing.
the same fucking timeline for everybody? And now why is what's the percentage on everybody that's in debt in America?
Wow, yeah.
Oh, it's
Super
higher
high.
than
and that's how they control you, man. You got to work. Especially in this area.
They say the three main things you need to keep yourself out of poverty, you're almost guaranteed to not fall into poverty, is come from a house, an intact home where your parents were married, finish high school, and also be in a two-party, how to raise your children, and your kids will be successful. I think it was like a three-part thing. It was pretty simple, and you're pretty much guaranteed.
Simple.
To
That ain't simple, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
So let me explain something about school,
Especially
though.
nowadays, bro.
Yeah, like what's the
I'm
divorce
divorced.
rate? I come from divorced parents.
Right,
Let me just explain something about school real quick, but let me touch on that real quick.
Yeah.
7 years old, doctor. They didn't know what to do with me. I had so much energy in school. They had no clue what to do with me. I couldn't take naps. I couldn't do this.
She gave you some tequila.
No, but all they wanted to do was put me on Ritalin and Adderall.
Yeah.
Since a little kid, my parents shut this shit the fuck down.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thank fucking God.
Yep.
Or else I'd be on that the rest of
Yep.
and I see kids on it right now, and they turn into zombies.
Dude,
they were the
kids,
most
you
happiest
just-
kids in the world.
Just you see, I know some people that are on them. You can
All right.
tell right away when they're on
All
them.
right, so I misquoted, and I apologize. Let me straighten it out, and then we'll go back. A 98% proof plan to stay out of poverty. Young people can virtually assure that they and their families will avoid poverty if they follow 3 elementary rules for success. Complete at least a high school education, work full-time, and wait till age 21 to get married before having a baby. 98%. So it's not rocket
Pretty
science.
high.
It's not rocket science. It just
So
I
high
feel-
school.
But what do you do with a kid like me in school, though?
What do you do with a kid?
I'm so hyper focused on multiple different things.
Give
Nobody.
you drugs.
Yeah, that's
No.
all they.
Give you-
No, but that's
You're
all
right.
they.
You're
Bro,
right.
Frankie, that's all they wanted to do, bro.
So I have a
You
It's
can't
fucked
I'd
up,
fucking
man.
make you like my dude. I live with one. My son Santino is that.
and
He's
would
that
you-
fucking animal.
And would you ever give him drugs?
no,
I will
absolutely
not.
never,
Absolutely not.
ever give my
Right.
kids drugs. I will fight tooth and nail.
I know somebody that had a kid, and he's older now, but the kid was hyper, right? Kid was hyper, and he would hang out at the house, super chill. Bro, they would give this kid whatever prescription drugs that the doctor gave him. He has ADHD. He has this.
Right.
Yo, the kid's a fucking kid, man. He plays soccer. He's hyper. He's energetic. What's the kid eat for breakfast? A Snickers bar and a fucking Monster Energy drink. So what the fuck are you telling me the kid's hyper when you're fucking feeding him sugar for fucking breakfast? And a kid, when you see him, he's like, "What's up, man?" Nothing.
Yeah, right.
You know, he's a fucking dope.
Zombie.
And then when he's not on the shit, he's like a normal fucking kid. Yo, what's up? And I'm like, because that's the easy way out. Now, parents nowadays, what?
It is
What,
the
you
easy,
don't want to
it
be a
is-
parent?
It is the easy way out, but we're also programmed. We're all programmed to listen to authority, right? You're
Right.
supposed to.
True.
Doctors are an authority figure. You're supposed to listen to what they say. They have your best interest at heart. You're not
Supposedly.
supposed to, right? That,
Well,
but that's sort of how we're all programmed. So the most people are sheep. Most people do what they're told, and probably his parents, they think they're doing the best thing for their son because that's what they're being given for information.
Well, every one of my
You know?
report cards
Rightfully
without me on.
or rightfully so or not,
Right,
you know, because
right.
they could just be lazy and
Could
they,
be.
they don't want to deal with
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
could be,
yeah,
could
could
be,
be.
could
You
be.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same thing when you say doctors. You know, you go to a doctor and you go to one doctor and you go, oh, I have A, B, and C symptom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you go to another doctor and he gives you a completely different fucking result. Who's right?
It's-
A lot of
I
these-
go to holistic doctors now. No, I swear. I don't. I do. I go holistic. I like to go the natural route first. If worst case scenario, I have to go to a regular doctor. Who calls them a like?
How hard is it to find a holistic doctor, and what is the limitations of
It's
what?
Wait,
very
wait,
hard,
wait.
and you can't even get.
holistic, like a whole one, like a holistic,
Yeah.
not a half.
Holistic.
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 Holistic. Yeah.
Holistic.
Not you. I was actually correcting him. You just jumped on the bandwagon.
Anyway, how hard is that?
It's very hard, bro.
to find one and make an appointment with one.
It is. It's very hard.
And
So-
No,
they-
it's
so-
not. It's not hard.
Are they state
To find
board-
one?
Are they
holistic?
state-
Yeah, it's
state
not as
board, like-
popular as you think.
They're around. You
They're
can find
around.
them.
Yeah, no, you can
find
find them. No, you can find them, but it's not as popular as like I would say 80-20. Pareto's law. There's 80% doctors, 20% holistic.
And what are they giving you? Fucking rabbit's foot and an
So
orange?
so regular doctors want to put me back on Adderall again.
Right.
And
At what age? At what age?
No, still like even now.
Oh, really?
And now I go the more holistic route, and they put me on natural vitamins and stuff to do and boost my neural.
Bro,
What?
marijuana is probably a lot better than Adderall, than Xanax or.
I agree.
That's
Bro,
not
Xanax
wrong,
people,
bro.
you could die from that. I'm not going to mention any names, but I have friends that are afraid to come off Xanax because they've been prescribed that their entire life, and they think they're going to die if they come off. But they want to come off, and they're older now, but they were put on that ever since a younger kid because they have anxiety, depression, all this other stuff.
Bro, I was on it when I was depressed, and it was the worst
So
decision I ever
that's
made.
what they want to put me on when I had fucking PTSD. And like I had PTSD. They want to put me on that. What the fuck is that? Are you kidding me? You could die from that? The same thing as alcohol. Alcohol and benzos you could die from.
If you don't calm down, we're gonna force it
I
down your
know,
throat
bro.
right
Because
now.
it pisses me the fuck off because I was on prescription pills for a long time, bro.
I know.
Not knowing that what the outcome was.
Mm-hmm.
I lost a career to it. I lost a lot of shit to it. So I'm very against chemicals, bro.
You talked about it, and I think when you came on the show and you talked about it, the personal side of it, I think you helped a lot of people with that. And
I had a lot of messages actually after
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
and a lot of people reached out to me. A lot of people asked, "How did I do it?" I told them the honest truth. Like, if you want to get off prescription meds, like I was on oxys and stuff like that. But if you want to get off that, I took kratom for a little bit, and then I weaned off kratom. Like, kratom's not even addictive; it's a herb. They make it sound like that because they want to put you on. Joe Rogan actually talked about it fucking years ago. I watched a whole podcast on it because it debunks the whole kratom myth. They say it's just as bad as taking oxys. Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's how I came off, bro. That's how I didn't take Subutex. I didn't take any of that bullshit. I took fucking kratom, and I came off that way.
It's a natural plant.
It's a fucking herb, man.
Yeah.
And we go back to plant medicine. I'm all about plant medicine. Let's
well,
go.
that's another thing is I
So,
feel like
your question's kratom.
kratom.
You're asking for rabbit foot and oranges.
Kratom.
Kratom.
All right.
That's how I came off. That's and I stopped
I don't
taking
think.
it.
I think I may have tried it once or twice. I heard if you take a low dose, it's kind of like a cup of coffee. If you take a high dose,
Yes.
it's more like an
Didn't I take it in
opiate.
Miami? Didn't you give me that in Miami? I forget what you gave me.
That was Viagra.
Yeah.
No.
Cialis.
But that's another thing is they have all these pills, right? They have
give you that.
Xanax, Oxy,
Right.
Percocets, all this shit. That's the right away,
And it's so easy to get.
and it's so easy to get, right?
So easy to
but
get.
why is plant medicine? Why are mushrooms illegal?
Because they can't tax it,
why,
right?
They can't. Why is
Oh,
marijuana
no.
illegal?
it's because, dude, you know why?
Well, why?
Because it works.
Yeah, it works.
it works.
Yeah, right.
And that's
And
where
it's
I feel,
from the earth.
bro. Where I
Plant
felt
medicine.
what changed
Aspirin's
my life.
aspirin is from what's aspirin from? What's the not the pop?
The aspirin plant.
No, aspirin is from a plant, a type of plant. Actually.
Is it? I didn't even know that.
For sure. Find out
So-
where aspirin's from.
all these
Lulu.
plant
Plant
medicine
flowers.
like mushrooms and is now legal in Colorado.
Oh, what's
right?
that? Yeah.
Is it for recreation?
Yeah.
Too? Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
For
So-
PTSD, is treating that too, right? In microdosing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
After you finish your point, we're going to have a conversation about mushrooms. But go
So
ahead.
I'm gonna take a
mushrooms.
piss then.
Yeah,
Talk
take a
about
piss.
mushroom.
So mushrooms, bro. I feel. What is it?
History of aspirin. It comes from spirea, biological genus of shrubs that include natural sources
See?
of drugs. Key
Shrubs.
Spirea. See, told you it came from a plant.
Look at the big brain on Frankie.
That's it, man. I'll tell you what.
Tight quarters there. But yo, mushrooms. That's another thing. I feel like they don't allow us for that to be legal because of what we're gonna learn from ourselves about that. When I talked about us being a fucking vanilla box that we don't know each other, we don't know who we are, bro. I took mushrooms about 2 years ago, right? And I was kind of like a weird state. I fucking blew my knee out. I was going through surgery. I left my fucking company that I was with. I didn't fight for a year or whatever it was, and I was like, I want to try mushrooms. I want to try mushrooms just to learn more about myself and see what happens. Whether it's a good or a bad thing, I'm going to take this. I hear Joe Rogan talking about it. I hear a lot of my friends talking about it. And I did. And I went to a Bruno Mars concert. And I went with one of my boys. So they were like, yo, the best time to take mushrooms is either at a concert or in a park somewhere, completely clear-minded.
Right. You're giving two. Yeah, we're gonna get into this. Go ahead. Finish
Yeah.
your story.
So
'Cause those are two extremes.
Two extremes.
So I didn't know where to do it either.
Two
We're gonna
extremes.
Talk about it. Yeah.
Now, I took mushrooms. We used the peanut butter sandwich because it tastes like shit. Bro, when this shit hit me, we were
Sounds like Jesse's got an entire peanut butter sandwich in his nose. But
this
go ahead.
kid's
So I feel like we have Darth Vader on the fucking
Yeah,
podcast
this
tonight.
kid's breathing, bro. He's fucking crazy.
All right, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
feel like I want to
I
turn
think it's-
around
I
like
think it's-
somebody's behind you, bro.
It's probably because you're sitting so close to him. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Chill.
You have your own mic tonight, too,
I know,
bro.
chill,
What the
chill.
fuck? This is why you didn't have one yesterday.
Lo siento.
So, bro, and when this shit hit me, it was like a fucking electricity hit me. You know what I'm saying? And I went through so many emotional states.
At the concert.
At
Now,
the
do you
concert.
regret doing that at a concert?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
I can't wait to do
okay.
it again.
At a concert.
At a concert, anywhere.
So
I'll
talking
do it
about-
fucking, that changed my life.
Love that.
I went through my first time when it first hit. I started looking around and I'm like, holy fuck, like what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Like lights were hitting me and I'm like, this is fucking wild. And then I started enjoying the concert and I'm chilling and then I'm like looking at Bruno Mars and I'm like, bro, like you're not even that good. Like why am I not up there?
No way.
I swear. So I'm like talking. I'm like, bro,
Suavemente.
you're good, but like, why am I not up there, right? And then like my head flipped, and then now like all the lights are hitting me, all the colors are mad vibrant. Like I'm looking around, I'm looking at all the people having fun. Like shit's just like I feel like I have like bugs crawling on me, almost like the chills, And then, boom, that's when it happened. I fucking look up at the lights, bro, and I hit like stage 4. And that's when I started coming to the realization on like who I am and what I want and I'm supposed to be under fucking lights. And I need to stay true to myself and take what I want to take. You know what I'm saying?
Like a moment of clarity.
Like
almost.
a moment of clarity, bro. And it lasted, bro. I was chill the rest of the weekend. Like I was like on cloud 9, right?
It does last.
And since that moment, I've always dealt with depression and anxiety my whole life, right? And I never knew what it was at a young age. I never knew what depression and anxiety was. This is all depression and anxiety has been around forever, but it's new. It's out. You know what I'm saying? It's more of the newer state. So once I learned about that and I was trying to figure it out, everybody gets in funks. We've talked about it. Everybody gets in funks
100%.
nowadays. And you try to figure it out. Since that day, I have not dealt with anxiety. I have not dealt with depression, and my life has been nothing but positive and forward momentum. And that's how I reacted to it. Now everybody has different scenarios.
That was your one and only time doing it.
One and only time doing it, and I've been planning on doing it again.
And how long ago was this, you said?
It's about 2 years ago.
And you haven't been tempted to do it again since then?
Yeah, I've been tempted many times, but it's like
you just want
it's like law of attraction, man.
It's
not a perfect setting. It's a like that weekend. It was like I've been talking about it. Ended up having a weekend off. We went. My boy's like, "Yo, I got some mushrooms taking them." Like perfect timing.
You want it to be
like,
meant to be. If
meant
it's
to be. Meant to be.
saying.
Like you can't force these things, and you can't force the outcome. The next time I take it, I might have a bad trip, and it might be the worst fucking thing of my life. But for me, I'm a very much of a free spirit, and I feel like whatever you want to happen, you can make happen. It's all about timing, right? And with the mushrooms, that gave me a sense of enlightenment on my life and what I wanted to do. With the shit that we do, and Frankie can say this, with fighting, especially you a little different. You have a family and kids, right? So you feel like you have a lot of weight on your shoulders all the time. You always have to be on. You're always on. You're always on. Everybody, you ask a question, you're always on. You got to be at the gym, especially for you. Everybody looks at you like, yo, if Frankie's pushing, I got to push. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's no fucking break. And for me, for me, it's like I have my friends that know me from fighting. Then I have my entertainment team that knows me for fucking being the #1 entertainer. So I always have to be on, right? But there's never no fucking breaks. And nobody ever notices, like, when you get fucking home, you just want to fucking be able to be by yourself and just chill and not talk about any of that and have your own time, right? But, like, then you get depressed from it. It's like, fuck, no. It's like, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I want to keep doing this. There's a lot of pressure, this, that, and the third. And, like, that really made it clear to me what I want to do with my life and how I want to go about it. And that's when, I left my old company, started my new company.
And you're giving Shrooms the credit for all that. That's
absolutely
amazing.
Absolutely.
So similar experience, the perfect scenario a while back with Jesse, with my little brother over there, presented itself to do mushrooms, and I've always heard so much about it, and my drug days are far, far over. I'm a dad now, but the opportunity organically presented itself, and I'd always wanted to try it. A, I get drug tested. It doesn't show up in a drug test. And B, it was the perfect scenario, and I did not think – it wasn't a drug like a cocaine or something. I didn't feel like I was going to be –
It's not a drug.
Right,
it's
correct.
It's a treatment.
Medicine.
Okay,
it's medicine.
Fair. Perfect description. That's what I meant to say. But I've heard nothing but good things about it as far as enlightening yourself, enlightening your mind, exactly what you said. So I did it. Jesse and I did it together, and I don't know if it wasn't the right setting or what it was, and I definitely got some effects from it, but I don't think I got the full effect from it, because I certainly I didn't walk away from it the same way you're walking away from it. It was not life-altering in any way.
I can explain that, though.
How much did you eat?
Right.
Not
Jesse, I don't know.
No.
Jesse,
You said 3 grams.
3 grams.
No. How much food did you have in your stomach?
Oh, I wouldn't say I had a full stomach, and I wouldn't say I had an empty stomach. It was somewhere, you know what I mean? I'd eaten
in between.
I'd eaten that day.
Next time, try it on a much emptier stomach.
Okay.
And maybe eat more. You're a big dude.
Yeah, you're a big dude, so you wouldn't want to take like a regular.
But
I wouldn't think it
everybody
mattered.
was
I
talking-
didn't know if that would matter, by the way.
So there was a couple other people. They were talking him down to do a lower dosing. I'm like, no, I think he needs a higher dosing.
No, a lot of people there were like, fucking don't take that much, dude.
So
Yes.
what
And I was like,
See?
no, I'm going all in.
So
and
what
I did
happened?
it.
What was your experience?
I videotaped damn near the whole thing because I wanted to talk to Frankie about it. It's so buried, I don't know. I'll have to find it. But I kept going in the bathroom and videotaping myself and be like, I think I'm with it. I kind of want to see it because I don't know if I was with it or not.
So-
but I was like, here's what I'm feeling. And I was like, I'm going to go take a walk with Jesse and get away from everybody. I'm going to go. Jesse, he believes in earthing and grounding. And I wanted to give it every opportunity to work. And I remember even, and don't take this the wrong way, but even walking next to you on the beach, I can remember when we stopped and we talked to that kid?
Yes.
Kid cut his foot wide open.
Yep.
He was a really heavy set kid, red hair, and I'm sure he saw 2 heavily tatted guys walking on him. I was like, Jesse, this is our moment. We got to talk to this kid. And make him,
you weren't feeling nothing, but you want to go talk to some kid.
Oh, he was.
No, his foot was
Definitely.
His foot was cut wide open. But I remember looking at you and being like, yo, he's way more fucked up than I am. I remember looking at you. You know what I mean?
Oh, I felt it.
Yeah.
Mine was, it was pulsating through my blood. You know when you start to feel that. So this is when it first started coming on.
Mm-hmm.
You feel that flowing through your. It's like.
You know what I felt? Nauseous.
I know
never-
you kept burping.
Some people throw up and then feel
He kept
better.
burping.
Right.
I never threw up, but I
You
was
kept
like,
burping
bro,
though.
I
You're
feel
like, bro, I feel
they hurt.
I
nauseous.
feel like I could maybe puke. You
You
know?
should have. You should have.
You
Probably.
should have.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
The purging,
I didn't
for
know
whatever
that.
reason enhances it.
Okay.
It's the same thing when you do ayahuasca. Like when you do ayahuasca and you go to a retreat, you have a caretaker because a lot of times you get sick from it.
Well, a shaman.
But a
Shaman,
shaman, right?
yeah.
Well, you have a shaman and then there's a caretaker too. They like follow you.
But
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So-
but
Let
a
me
lot-
explain the scenario though. That what happened.
Okay.
Why he couldn't even fully open. So ready? When you take shrooms, right? You want to be around everybody on the same vibe. Everybody's on the same vibe when you take shrooms at the same time. Everybody's connected.
But again, I'm going to cut you off. That's why I left with you for a
100
while.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
we did. We
could be on the same level.
And we were vibing though.
Right.
We were vibing. We
I
helped that
agree.
kid out. He was bugging out about his foot being gashed open. He thought we were going to judge him. We broke the whole thing down. And it ended up being a super positive thing.
I agree.
But by the time we got back to the party,
Everybody else is hysterically laughing.
and then half the party's
Wait,
wasted.
so wait, other people
wasted.
are also on mushrooms?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And they
All right.
never left the house.
But
I
then the
felt like-
other half of the party's shit-faced.
Right.
Wasted.
Like drunk. Yeah, that's different.
Not
different.
shit-faced.
I'm not shit-faced, but they're bringing the vibe down. So you got a group
There's
that's
people there that aren't doing it, and there's people that are doing it.
that,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
and,
you
and they
can't
frowned
do that.
upon it,
Right,
and they
right.
frowned upon it.
You can't.
Oh,
You
they
can't
frowned.
do that, bro.
They were looking down on you
I
guys?
didn't give a fuck.
100%.
I didn't care.
I felt it,
Yeah.
and it was even made clear to me that they said it was evil.
It's so funny.
It was
but,
evil.
But alcohol's okay.
It was evil.
Right.
Alcohol you could die from, bitch.
Right.
So the girl's mother a girl's mother said it was evil to her mother.
Wait. You're giving not.
I
a whole
am.
story.
I know.
The girl
True story.
who towards the end of it, when you were probably on your way down, was smoking weed with you.
Yeah.
not reaming out her mother, but making some not kind comments to her mom because her mom did it.
She called her evil.
Well, this
Yeah.
is the thing too. It's the evil because drugs were so bad forever, right? Weed. If you smoke
True.
weed, you're a terrible person.
Shrooms-
You're basically a murderer.
Yeah, but
right?
that wasn't this
And
girl's MO. This girl has done coke. This girl has done. She just didn't like that her mom was doing it. I think So
Her mom
she
did
does
mushrooms?
coke, but fucking
Right,
shrooms are evil.
That's my
Oh,
point.
And then
fuck
we were
that.
smoking together, and she's smoking it, telling her mom that's evil.
No, she's saying, "I can't believe you did that, Mom. I can't believe." I
You
think she was
got-
embarrassed, basically,
A little bit.
But,
I
but it was
guess.
two different vibes. That's why I said, "Listen, what did I say to you? I said we're gonna sit around a campfire one night. I'm gonna give this another
That's all
shot.
I want.
Yeah.
And see what happens. You know what I mean?
And
We'll
that's
friends.
dose you up real good and proper.
With
Bro,
friends.
I did 3 grams. I thought that you told me it would fuck my world up.
Yeah, but the scenario was not
should've.
right. I couldn't even fully open.
Yeah.
Bro,
I did not fully
that-
open because the whole vibe, I felt it. As soon as I walked out of the group,
Well, all those other people were fully open because they were staring at my car,
Yeah, but
sitting
they're
in the
all
driveway,
wasted.
talking about how it looked like a dragon when we came back. They're like, "Your car's a dragon," and I'm like, "What the fuck are you looking at?"
You guys
I'm
should have
with
just
you.
stayed on the beach
Yeah.
and just looked out to the
Vibed out.
fucking.
we would have kept going. I
No,
think
we
I-
sat on the end of the dock, and fucking watched remember the weather pattern that changed so crazy?
It was
That's what I
crazy.
remember looking at, like, oh my God, I've never seen visuals like this. So it did hit me some because the sky, the visuals of that, like the storm coming in.
Oh,
and
you
going-
felt it. You just
I
couldn't
was
fully
like, yeah,
open
I
to
definitely-
it because
yeah.
I'm telling
I
you.
was cognitive the whole time.
Dude, you are cognitive. It's not like you don't
it
expect to
doesn't
be like.
take over your body
Yeah.
to where like it's uncontrollable.
Yeah,
No,
even your
I didn't-
head
I didn't-
too.
I didn't
Yeah.
think that, but I didn't like how you felt that euphoria almost.
You didn't feel the
felt-
euphoria, no.
Well, no, he's saying he
I'm
could
saying,
have
have
been.
you-
He's
you've
saying
done- you've
he's
done-
saying he could have been Bruno Mars.
You've done ecstasy before.
Yes,
You
totally.
didn't feel any of that
Fuck no.
In the
when
body?
when I did ecstasy,
No,
I
no.
felt great.
when you take mushrooms. You didn't feel
No.
that in your body.
no.
Oh.
Yeah, then you definitely.
Then I don't
need
think
more.
you need more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you definitely
All
need
right.
more
All right.
because that's what you're gonna feel, bro. I walked in the. I
He's
walked into the
250
concert.
though
walked
too.
out.
Doesn't weight have that?
I'm not 250
I
anymore.
would
The
think
gym's
so.
ain't been open in
I
3
would
months. I'm
think so.
about
I-
237 now.
I would think so though, but like I wasn't stumbling or anything. I was completely fine.
No,
Like,
I'm
nobody
not, that's
even-
not what I mean. I don't
you
think I'm
know?
going to be a sloppy drunk. I'm not compared to that at all. But I'm saying the description you gave of literally the mind opening, and I'm not even talking about the itchy bug feeling. None of that. I'm saying the feeling you felt of feeling the
When you-
the fullness of yourself and your potential and what you could do.
But when you
that's what I thought it would be like.
Okay,
I
right.
thought.
But how about when you looked at stuff? It didn't look spectacular.
I only remember a few things, and it's not like I forgot it, but I can remember thinking, okay, well, all right, some stuff is starting to change now. I can remember facial features on people looking. I can remember like this one kid who was a really nice kid, but I was like, why are his fucking eyes so far apart? Like, it felt like his eyes were out here. And there was another girl that it looked like her forehead sloped back at like a 45-degree angle.
Did though.
And it did. But I remember thinking to myself, I met her a couple hours ago and she had a normal head. Why is her head so sloped backwards now?
So when we walked the beach, right? He's like, yo, why is all the algae looking at us?
There you go.
Something along those
They're
lines.
fucking,
You were
they're
like-
fucking talking. He's
you
talking
did.
algae.
You
All
were
right,
like the
that's
algae.
nothing.
You don't
I
see
ain't
that?
doing nothing.
No, he said that. He was like, yo, the algae's all looking
I
at
don't think
us.
I said talking to us. I said,
Looking.
doesn't it look like it's looking at us? I knew that it wasn't, but yeah. I did say that.
Yeah, man. But
Fucking judging you,
Yeah,
Roger.
yeah.
The algae's judging you, Roger.
He thought that though.
I feel like that stuff being illegal changes the whole plan of this on what mushrooms could
Well,
do for people.
I'm
No,
gonna-
I
I'm
really
Marijuana
do feel like
can
I
do
feel
for
I
people.
feel like everybody should do mushrooms once, man.
That's why I
Even
did-
politicians,
that's-
right? All politicians.
That's why I
For
did
sure.
Well, there's a
It's-
lot
it gives
of
you such it gets rid of your ego. It makes you look inside. You know.
there's a lot of
Can I tell you a
CEOs.
scenario?
That's why I gets rid of your ego. Is why I said like, let's change this kid's perspective on what he's probably terrified because we're a couple of heavily tattooed guys
did.
coming down the beach
He
that are
did.
gonna fucking brutalize this kid because he was way overweight. It was he
He was embarrassed. He hid the
and he was like
hydrogen
he was
peroxide.
like curling up as we were getting close to him. And I was like, let's fucking talk to this kid and maybe change his perspective on humanity a little
On
bit.
meatheads.
On meatheads. Yeah,
But that's what he
exactly,
thought, though.
you know?
He's super embarrassed. He hid the hydrogen peroxide. They called a girl.
Well, he
up
didn't even talk to us on the first time by when we said, "You okay, bud?"
just on the way back.
And on the way back, I said, "Let's talk
You
to him
did.
again." And then he was like, "Do you think I need to go to the hospital and get stitches?" And Jesse and I are giving him totally conflicting information. Jesse's
No,
like,
no, I did not say get stitches at all.
I forget what you said, but
I said you need to clean it.
I said just put some super glue on that shit and don't go.
Yeah, I said no, not
it's-
super glue, bro.
You don't want to go to the hospital for that. I was like, just super glue that shit.
I
You'll
just
be good.
not say go to the hospital, but I was like, I didn't.
You
believe in
said you
super
might
glue.
need stitches. You said
No,
you did. You did. You did. You said that might need stitches, bud.
I did not say that.
Okay. All
I
right.
did not say that.
like
There's
a
no
pong
way. It wasn't even that
tournament.
big.
It's possible you didn't because I was talking to the
Who
algae.
the fuck cares? Did his foot fucking fall off or what? What
no,
the fuck?
no.
Fuck yeah. Put
We
the
were-
shit in the sand and
It was
call
a
it a
good-
day,
It
bro.
was a good gouge.
Frankie, we were making friends. Come on.
Jesus
We made
Christ.
friends.
You
We
want-
made
And he goes,
friends.
and he goes, the mushrooms didn't hit me, but he's sitting there like,
Yeah, yeah.
I made friends with a fat little redhead, and you wanted to be Bruno Mars. It was my
Yeah,
experience,
bro.
all right?
Yeah. That shit fucking changed my life, man. It really did, and I fucking talk about it all the time, bro. That shit changed
Well,
my fucking
that's
life.
cool.
And I feel like
How much?
everybody-
How many grams did you do? Do you know?
I think like
Or
four and a half.
4.5. Wow, that's a lot. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
They say you do 5.
What's a heroic dose?
5.
5?
Is it? Is
That's
it?
what I
I
heard.
thought it's more.
No, I think
Oh,
it's
7?
more. I think it's
I don't know.
more. I think it's
I
like
think it's 7. Right?
heroic.
Is
yeah,
it?
Well, I'm
heroic.
going
I never
for-
did that. That's
heroic
crazy.
is-
I'm going
Let's
for
go.
heroic.
Let's do heroic.
Heroic.
I'll
That's
do
from
it.
Terrence McKenna, right? I
Yeah.
believe.
I'll do
Heroic
it if everybody
trip.
else does it.
Oh, I'm down.
Heroic trip is probably the closest you can get without taking ayahuasca. That's what they say.
I've done ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Whoa. How'd you feel
Speak
about
on
it?
it.
Wanna do it.
Speak on it.
Do you know how it works? Ayahuasca?
Yeah.
Is that
5 grams. Okay, if it's a heroic dose.
Isn't that a tea?
You gotta drink
It's
it.
a drink, right? And,
Yeah,
and the
it's
reason
tea.
ayahuasca works, like, okay, so DMT is in a lot of stuff, right? It's in like supposedly it's in grass and shit. But
Right.
The
We-
holly tree.
we ingest it and we have something in us that inhibits the DMT to come up, right?
Yes.
We produce something that inhibits DMT.
What,
Yep.
serotonin.
But no, I don't
No,
know.
DMT.
No, yeah, but what we have
From
in us.
death.
He's saying what we have in us.
Oh,
that makes it not work. I don't know what it is. It's the way we metabolize it. But the way these people in the Amazon made ayahuasca, they have the DMT and they mix it with this ayahuasca root.
Mm-hmm.
So that was literally, dude, it was in a jug just sitting there. There's like 15 people. I know the one guy's house we were at, and he had a shaman there, and it was just some. It looked like some hood dude. You know what I mean? Some hood old dude. But he was from like Peru. He was, but he had jeans, like fucking hat on and shit. You know, he didn't look like a shaman. He looked like a normal dude. He's like fucking pretty much limping around. Like I'm like, dude, this dude's all right. He's gonna fucking fall down on us and shit. So we go. We're like 15 of us sitting around a fire. This is out in Whiting.
See,
You know where
this
Whiting
is how I want to do mushrooms next time.
Yeah, this
That
is the way to go. This is the way to go.
Nature.
That's how I do it. I'm always outside when I do it.
Nature.
But we all have our own sleeping bags. It was me, my wife, and a buddy of mine, Chris. And then I didn't really know anybody else except the owner's house. So we're sitting around the fire, and it was pretty wild. We're in Whiting, which is in the middle of the woods, the middle of nowhere. We're about to sit around the campfire. We're doing like the ceremony type thing. We're all, I guess, you know, saying.
You have to be like at peace. And
yeah,
shit.
yeah. He's speaking to us, telling us it's medicine. Have a good intuit or what's the word I'm trying to look for? Like an intention.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good intention. Set your intention. This and that. Don't leave the circle. If you have to go to the bathroom, you can leave, go to the bathroom, but come right back. All right. And so we're going, and all of a sudden you hear, oh, like 15 fucking coyotes go wild. They must have just got a kill. And it's fucking wild. We're about to go do ayahuasca. We're sitting around a fire, fucking in the middle of the woods, and you hear coyotes fucking wilding out. I'm like, dude, this is intense, right? So then we all take the medicine. Now, when you do it, you take the medicine and you pass it around, right? Because I'll pass around between 15 people. Take the medicine. It takes about 45 to an hour to hit you. All right? So you're just sitting there. It's really not social. It's not a social thing, really. You know, some people were talking, but I was pretty much, I'm right next to my wife, right next to Chris, and I'm just pretty much laying in a sleeping bag, and it starts hitting me, and people start throwing up. Everyone has their own barf bucket, right? So you're hearing people throw up, so it's a little uncomfortable.
Right.
But dude, it starts hitting you, and it's a lot like shrooms. It really is. Maybe a little bit more intense. So I'm doing it, right? Then what you have to do 3 cups.
All right.
So I did the first one. It lasts probably about like 2 hours or whatever.
How full was a cup, would you say?
Like a teacup.
Okay.
Like a
full
teacup.
to the top?
Yeah, maybe like 4 ounces, 5 ounces in each drink. And so after the first one, you do the second one. And so I did the second one, and my wife didn't throw up at all. I hear Chris starting to throw up, and I'm like, oh, maybe I could throw up. Maybe I should throw up, you know? And I forced it, and I could tell it hurt throwing it up, but I forced it out. Like, it didn't need to throw up. But no, I'm still banged up. All of a sudden you hear, woo, woo, a fucking owl, bro. I'm like, yo, what is going on? What is going on, bro? You know? And dude, these dudes showed up and have like the Indian drums, so they're playing Indian drums. There's music on. People are singing ayahuasca songs.
Right.
You know, people are fucking, and you hear, blah, blah, you're throwing up. But you don't, like, as weird as, once you're fucked up, that shit doesn't bother you.
Right.
And like I seen like the geometric shapes kind of, and I see that sometimes when I'm on mushrooms, you know, you see those shapes.
I do.
You know, when
I
you
close
in
my
the
eyes.
trees, and I'm like, you know, it makes you think like, man, it almost makes you think like, is this a fucking simulation? And I'm starting to see the program. Am I seeing the program?
Right,
you know,
right.
or
Seeing
like,
the Matrix.
or I'm thinking like, man, all the shapes are connected. Like the tree leaves almost look like the clouds, almost look like the sky. I'm
See,
like, wow,
this is what I wanted to
This
happen
all
to me.
looks together, you know. So then go around. I'm taking my third one. I took the third one, bro. That was I'm lying down, dude. My eyes are closed, and I just like see colors and colors. Like it got so intense. I was like, throwing up like crazy. I start, you know, I'm trying not to be rude, so I kind of walk away. The guy's like, no, you have to face the fire. You have to face the fire. That's how you purge. You purge to the fire. That gets like supposedly you're getting all the bad stuff out of you.
True.
So I'm like, I threw up, and after that, I was kind of chill. And this is like an all-night thing. We started, I think it probably took the thing at 9 o'clock, the first one. You know, throughout the whole experience, 7 o'clock comes up, and Nick, you're sober, bro. You're totally sober. 7
What
o'clock.
time?
It's like 7 in the morning.
All right.
You're totally sober. Me and my wife, like we said goodbye to everybody.
Did you get any sleep or no sleep?
No sleep. That's so you feel tired from sleep. We went to the diner, fucking ate breakfast, normal, went home and crashed, you know, for a little bit.
Wow. See, that's the experience.
But now listen,
with you.
because my wife researched it crazy, this and that. You have to stay away from certain foods, and I didn't go as strict as her. But now that I've done it, like I probably wouldn't fucking stay away from anything because it went pretty smooth, you know. But like there were people, like you said, don't leave the fire. I remember one girl was there. She left the fire too long. She comes back and she's bugging. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm so cold. Now as fucked up as I was, I still had my wits about me because me and Renee, and Chris, we all had brand new sleeping bags. You know what I mean? So I had my sleeping bag on, and she's like, "I'm so cold, I'm gonna die." And the shaman's like, "How you gonna die?" She's like, "I don't know." And he's like, "Well, you said you're gonna die. How you gonna die?" You know, I remember hearing this stuff, and I go to my wife. I'm like, "She should have brought our sleeping bags." Yeah, like, and then and then afterwards, me and Chris are talking about it, and like in the beginning, you know, I'm fucked up, and you have to give like a donation or a
that's what they call it, a donation.
A donation to the shaman, and it's like about $150, you know, a person. So I'm sitting there, I'm pretty fucking hammered.
It ain't a donation if it's an exact dollar figure.
Yeah, it's like $150, whatever. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3. I'm like, this motherfucker's cleaning up. So as fucked up as I am, and you know, in the fucking crazy stuff I'm in, you're still with it.
Right,
you know?
right.
Always, whenever I've done any hallucinations, I've always been with it,
right,
somewhat.
Right.
Can we make a pact right now? And I'm only doing it if Lugal's in. Can we make a pact that we will replicate a scenario similar to that? Like,
Do my
100%.
backyard.
I don't care if it's in your
I do
100%.
Listen,
because I feel like I didn't get to experience.
I've done-
100%. You need to be. Everybody needs to be doing it.
I'm not a drug guy. I'm not into
It's
drugs.
not drugs. Stop saying drugs, bro.
It's not drug,
Well, a
bro.
lot
You're not a
okay.
drug guy.
Medicine.
All right.
Plant medicine.
Okay.
It's
So-
medicine.
You like your fucking vitamins, don't you?
Yeah, but
All right.
my point is I rarely do things like that. So yeah, I agree. It's
Right.
not a drug. But I rarely do things like that. But I feel like I was going to be a one and done guy, kind of like you were. I don't feel like I got anything out of
No,
it. So.
I'm definitely not a one and done guy, but I let things happen organically. You don't want to force it. Like
Yeah,
when
no, I feel you too. I'm not. You know, I've done it several times, but it's not like
fair. But
yo,
I
can have. I'll have them. I'll have like say I'll have them on me, right? Or
Right.
have them with me, and it's not like I do it when it comes up.
Right.
Right.
So
It
my
almost has to call you. It almost has to
situation-
call you.
My
Right.
situation and your situation both happened organically. I wasn't really happy with mine and the way it played out organically. So maybe we can just organically plan to somebody have some on them and us get together. Yeah.
No, I'm with it. I did a wedding in Costa Rica last year, and I was planning on staying out there for an extra 4 days and going to ayahuasca retreat. And
What was it called? Solaris or something?
No, it was called
Have you done?
Rhythmia.
Have you done DMT?
No,
Would you?
I want to. I'm ready.
DMT.
I'm
I tell you, I've
I'm
done
ready.
DMT.
I know it's a quicker.
I've done DMT. It's only like 10, 15 minutes, but I've honestly never, like, I hear people talk about DMT, and I have not got to that point. I've got to where I see geometric shapes, and then I get distracted. So I'm not. You have to supposedly rip it down, bro.
So for people that
Rip
don't,
it down.
people that don't know, what is DMT?
Dimethyltryptamine. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah,
know.
for real. Dimetrotrol.
But supposedly, all right, so DMT, like I said, is in lots of plants, all this stuff. Supposedly, they don't know 100% sure, but they say our third eye, which is our pineal gland,
Right.
makes DMT. And that's why I said that's why dreams come from DMT. And they
True.
also say when you die, your pineal, this is again a rumor, I think. When you die, your pineal gland releases the most amount of DMT. That's why when
I
most
believe
people,
that,
that's why when
actually.
most
See God. And
That's
see
why
the
when
light
most
and-
people die, they have stories of I seen God and this. Now a lot of people when they say when they've done DMT, this is why I know I haven't gotten there. They're like, I've heard someone say, I felt like I was at the Last Supper, or I was with a deity.
What
you know what
form
I mean?
does it come in? How do you do it?
You smoke it.
Smoke it. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me say something. Outside of the Vatican, right? There's a pine cone, right? And your pineal gland supposedly looks like a pine cone inside your brain.
Okay. Yeah.
So on the Pope's staff too, there's a pine cone. Outside of the Vatican, there's a pine cone.
Like,
Ancient
you mean
Samaria.
like a statue. You mean? Outside
Yeah.
of it? Okay.
Why is that? Why is there a pine cone? So then ancient Samaria has a pine cone being like you see in ancient I think it's sculpted out or whatever, but they have a pine cone, like they're touching the third eye. What's all that all about? Obviously, that's what he was talking about.
Well, they say too a rumor of who was it? Not Abraham. No, Moses. Moses, how he found the 12 commandments.
True.
Right.
Well, he said he found the 12 commandments on a tablet, right, that God wrote, that left for him. It was by a burning bush. Supposedly, the burning bush was an acacia tree, and acacia tree is heavy DMT. So supposedly, that's a rumor, again. A rumor.
So let's go back to Buddha then. Buddha on the holly tree, right? DMT.
I don't know about that. But
Yeah, Buddha sat on that's where he did his meditation.
Yeah.
On a
And that's
holly
where
tree.
but that's where he became enlightened. It was underneath the holly tree,
Hmm.
which produces DMT.
I feel like, I mean,
I have a
listen,
holly tree
there's a
outside.
lot of there's a lot of higher up people that own Fortune 500 companies that microdose mushrooms.
Thank
Dude,
you.
they say
Silicon
Silicon
Valley,
Valley. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, that's
That's how
what
they
they
say ahead of
do
the
because they
curve.
can focus, they can be creative, and Aubrey Marcus,
Yeah.
he's huge into that. The guy that owns On It, I don't even know if he owns it anymore. You saw
Him
that?
and Joe Rogan,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They got
well,
beef? They got
no,
beef?
I think he just sold his shares. Like
Uh-uh.
he's like super deep into free spirit, bro. Like
bro, he's like a swinger. and
yeah,
shit.
he's
Yeah.
like into some
he?
weird, like
Oh,
not
yeah.
weird shit, but he's just into some
It's
shit.
a
You
little
know?
swinging with your wife's a little weird.
Yeah,
bro.
well, that wasn't his wife; it was his girl.
Oh,
You
well, I
know,
don't
but
give
she
a fuck.
had a boyfriend. He was cool with it. It was
Yeah,
like
that's weird.
It was
See, I
wild.
want to be
wild.
swinging. I couldn't do
But
that.
he talks about microdosing with mushrooms, and there's a lot of real high profile people that
Dude,
do
I hear
that.
fighters do it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. There's a lot, and,
So
and,
that-
and that's what not to cut you off.
No,
but
you're good.
There's a lot of things out there on why are these pills being fabricated by the pharmaceutical companies, and why isn't this after everybody that has, the percentage of positive to negative is not even close. Why aren't these things given to our kids? Why are there's people out there with Tourette's that
Isn't it? I mean, couldn't a possible scenario be that it's the best kept secret if it opens up and unlocks the mind, and these Fortune
Of course,
500
bro.
owners in Silicon Valley are creating new amazing things for the world. They probably don't want everybody to have that.
They even
It's
say
it's not for everybody. It's just
not for everybody.
There's
but-
a rumor even that the reason our brain they say our brains grow in the human body like an exponential time, and they don't know how it happened. They think we started ingesting mushrooms and it made our fucking brains fire, so
Yeah, I
our neurons
believe it.
fire so much more and grow.
I believe it.
And they'll say it could be from cooking meat too.
I was going to say, listen, that's definitely a plausible theory, but aren't all things in nature kind of inquisitive and taste things? Wouldn't bears have monster brains too? I'm sure they eat mushrooms and probably gorillas and monkeys and everything else. I mean, if our heritage is of cavemen and roaming around and
It's
being
not,
hunters
though.
and gatherers, wouldn't other animals be doing that too?
It's proven we're not from Neanderthals.
Other animals actually almost most
Proven.
animals also do eat hallucinogens. Yeah. They say leopards and tigers. There's something that or leopards they eat. Dolphins they fucking take puffer fish or something.
True.
A lot of
True.
animals have some hallucinogens that they take. So yeah,
So
we're just way ahead of a bear,
yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
I think
Well,
we're
it was just an
a little more
example,
advanced
pal.
than
It was
bear.
an example, but it's just an
You're
example.
right about the dimethyltryptamine, whatever.
Yeah,
It's
dimethyltryptamine.
a hallucinogenic tryptamine drug that occurs naturally in many plants, and to
Yeah.
go on what you guys are saying, it's in plants and animals.
It's in plants and animals, right?
True.
Right,
They
right.
say we produce it. I don't think that's a fact quite yet, but that's what they think.
I mean, where else does it take you? And why does everybody have this spiritual, like you were saying? So, ready? Let me tell you a little scenario. I'll admit it. So, recently,
You come inside yourself.
no. A month ago, I took it by myself, shrooms, to have a spiritual awakening with myself. I want to make sure me and my spirit were connected. I'll admit this, it's crazy. I get it. But it really is, though. You say, because I never did it by myself. So I've only did it 3 times before this with friends. It was 8 hours of pure laughter.
by
Pure.
yourself.
No. This is with friends. So the 3 other times before that was pure laughter. Pure. It was the most craziest thing. My boy was like literally water was just spewing out his fucking.
That's what everybody else in the crowd when we did it was experiencing, but we weren't.
I know because we couldn't fully open up to it, bro. That's honestly it.
And that's the thing too. It's a time and a place, and everything around you's got to be on the same level.
Yeah.
It
You know
has
what I'm
to.
saying? Yeah, if you
I don't
have,
know if everything. I think you just have. Like to me, it's like this.
I felt the vibe,
I have
Frankie.
to know.
I felt the vibe. The vibe
I know,
was so off.
but I'm saying you have to know you're not in control. But like that's what I'm saying. Like I know I'm not in control, but I can always pull myself to being like, all right, I got this.
So
Right,
he
right.
did.
He was pulling
himself back in. I was pulling myself
here's
back
No,
in.
but you don't
Here's-
want you want to be able to pull your back yourself in. But you
here's-
also want to be like, I'm supposed to be fucked up.
But
Like,
here's-
I'm supposed to
Right,
feel a little.
right, right.
I'm
No.
not supposed to be feeling good.
No, but
I'm
here's-
not. You know what I mean? I'm
here's
supposed
what-
to
let
be-
it go.
Here's,
Let it go.
Here's what
Let
I
it
think
go.
happened.
Let it happen.
I was
Right.
trying to let it go. Trust me, I was. But here's what I think what happened to me is I think that most other people there took it as like a recreational drug. I know you don't like that word.
True.
They were taking it to party and hang out and laugh.
Right.
I wanted to get to that spiritual level you're talking about.
Then you
And
shouldn't have took
so-
it with.
so
with a
ready?
bunch of people.
I agree.
So ready?
I agree.
He didn't drink like I didn't drink,
I
and
didn't-
everybody
I didn't
else.
have a single drink.
Everybody else was fucking drinking on it. We didn't drink because I was like, "Don't drink, just
Right,
embrace the experience." We could not do that because everybody else was getting fucked up.
But
And
they were having a way better time than we were, though.
yeah, but because they got fucked up.
Yeah.
So-
It's wild, man. I mean, it
Think about that.
it is wild, and when you're dealing with this stuff, it's gotta be the right timing.
That's why
you know?
I,
With the right friends, though.
I
With
won't
the
do
right
it.
friends.
I won't do it in that setting again.
With the
Right.
right friends. Oh my, it has to be.
Yeah, you definitely got to do it right. You
If
know
we
what I
all
mean?
did it
But
together, it would be the best experience of our lives. I guarantee that.
I
Because
just
we're
feel
all
Who's
positive
got
as
it? Who's
fuck.
got it?
Who's
no,
got
I'm joking. I'm
I don't
joking.
know.
That's not-
I'll
that's
go
not-
grow it in my. I looked it up how to grow it.
Yeah, cow
I'm
shit. right?
cow shit or something,
yeah,
but
cow
I don't even want to fuck with that because I don't even
But-
know if that's. But
No, but I just feel like that would change a lot of things with the pharmaceutical companies, and as corrupt as it is, and as crazy as it is,
that's why they don't want that.
that they. I mean, we see
They
it
don't
with
want it.
Nick. You know, like Nick,
Yeah.
and we see it firsthand with that. You know, as much as they confront it, talk about it, it gets ripped down. You know, there is no freedom of speech anymore. You know what I'm saying? That it's all bullshit. You know, and I feel like these hallucinogenic, this plant medicine could change a lot of things in this world, in our country, that they're not talking about and they're too afraid of it. You know, it can change a lot of things, even from the infantile stage
Heck
to
yeah.
adulthood. You know, that's the biggest thing with me, was what I'm saying. Especially now what's going
They're
on
saying
with COVID.
psilocybin could help with depression.
PTSD is treating
Anxiety.
veterans right now.
Yeah, PTSD. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And
So
that's a
why-
whole other thing, bro.
That's what I mean. It's a whole other thing.
You think military, like, and you're a military guy, you
Yeah.
think the military, like, they somehow brainwash you guys?
100%. You look at boot camp. You want to tell me the boot camp scenario of what they were
But-
telling us?
Brainwash how? Like,
Kill, murder,
kill,
murder.
yeah, yeah,
Why
yeah.
is the grass green? Blood. Why does God love the infantry? Blue. Like it's all kill. Like that's
But it's almost for your own protection.
you
too,
have
right?
to do that. You're going in to fight a war, so
to
you
a
have
point.
to do that in a
Yeah.
sense.
Some of these guys don't even see battle and they come out fucked up.
True.
They pull you right out of high school. You're at the
You know?
most susceptible age to
Right.
be
21 and
programmed,
bulletproof.
right? Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
21 and bulletproof.
It's the aggression, right? It's the kill, but like it's also with our kids. What's the biggest video game out there right now?
Call of Duty.
And
Fortnite.
And Fortnite.
Fortnite,
Battle
yeah.
games. Battle games. You know what I'm saying? Think about it.
And it's gruesome as fuck.
These kids are learning at a young age on how to kill, what guns, this, that. And in Call of Duty, they're using legitimate fucking
Real
guns, like real guns
The
with
saw,
real,
yeah,
you know, and
And
these
whoa.
kids are learning and they want to grow up. And then, you know, they want these in real life. And, you know, it's all a fucking domino effect with that shit, you know? And like, like my brother was completely normal growing up, went to the military, PTSD, you know, putting holes in walls while he's sleeping. Like, why is that? You know, like, what is...
Dude, war's rough, man.
I get
You
that,
know?
but it's
I still
even
have
guys that
nightmares.
talk about Vietnam, like Vietnam vets. You know, they talk about it. He's like, you know, shit was crazy out there, and I get it. We don't know what really goes on there, and you're fending for your life. You
True
know,
story.
and it's a fucked up thing. Like all you know is I want to go home.
And then,
you
and
know?
also, like, I mean, not so much now. I think troops do get more support now, but the Vietnam people, like, they were fucking
Bro, they had
spitting
no
on them and
support.
stuff. And
Yeah,
throwing-
yeah,
you know what I
No
mean?
support.
So imagine that you're
Baby
fucking
killers,
PTSD,
yeah.
and you get double time because now fucking everyone hates you.
Right. And like they come home and either kill their families or kill themselves, and they're all fucked up. Like, why is that all of them, that happens to a majority of them?
I
You
just
know,
think
like,
war is
y-
not
it-
a fucking good thing.
Well, it's
We
not a
shouldn't-
good thing.
we shouldn't. It's
But I
2020.
did read a book how they talk about PTSD, and maybe it's wrong. I mean, obviously, you would know more, but PTSD. So everybody gets PTSD, right? Roger got it from. Seriously,
No, you're
a
right, though.
traumatic
Everybody-
event.
everybody
you get
does.
you get in a car accident.
100%.
It's a traumatic event. You have some sort of PTSD, and it's a natural thing that's supposed to happen to you. It's how your mind kind of deals with that. It's like a mechanism, right? But it's not. It's supposed to last so long.
Right.
It's supposed to.
Right.
It's supposed to have its course.
Right.
True.
I think, but a lot of soldiers, it hasn't. Like, they keep doing it. Are people using it as a crutch, or I don't know, or is the government making you guys have a crutch? Who knows?
No, it's more like hardwiring your brain. You go through that shit and you see some crazy shit and you've been through some crazy shit. It's literally hardwiring your brain right now. Where I still have nightmares, bro. I still have this same vivid dream of me being a POW, like tortured after my boy was one. It's like, bro, it's hard.
I mean, such a traumatic experience in your life.
That's
How could you
embedded
not?
in your head.
Yeah. How could you not? How could you forget it? Yeah.
I can't. I
Right.
can't forget a lot of shit, bro. I've been blown up 7 times. It's like, I never forgot it. I know every scenario. Like,
Well, there certainly has to be different levels to PTSD. You know?
oh no, there is. There's different levels. Of course,
Certainly
there's
has to be.
always
And
levels.
It also
to
has to
everything.
be susceptible to your personality too. I'm sure there's some
Agreed.
people that can get PTSD. I mean, look at some of these snowflakes. If you they get PTSD just by anything that comes out of Trump's mouth. But other people can, like Jocko, for example. I mean, that guy could probably see
He's been
some,
through the fucking craziest shit
some
ever.
serious hellfires and be probably fairly unaffected by it.
But I love what he preaches. Yeah, what he preaches is like what people need to hear. Honestly,
I'm a Jocko fan.
Yeah, I do. He's been through the craziest shit in life, though. But think about that. Like, when you go to war, it's crazy. We were talking about that before. The ability of a human to adapt to any situation, right? That's our best ability. I feel like we can adapt to anything. It's some eyewitness. Some can't handle it better than others, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The programming, your hardwiring, whether it be from
some take it so rough,
birth or from your upbringing, whatever
so rough.
it may be, or a combination of both. There are certain people that can handle a lot more than others, So, and there may be some people. I don't know. I didn't read the book. I'd like to read the book that are affected. I'm sure children who are molested or whatever. I would think that is something that's going to stay with you probably for life.
Well,
Right.
but usually a lot of times if a kid gets molested, what happens?
What?
They usually molest the kid,
Well,
right?
Yeah.
Well, again, more proof to the fact that it would stay with them for life. And
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Be outwardly,
Same thing.
Right.
Michael
Yeah.
Jackson said it.
Fucked
R.
up,
Kelly said it. All these.
You hear the what I hear. So I don't know where I heard it, but supposedly Michael Jackson. The rumor is he was castrated. His dad castrated him when he was young. That's why, like, if you think about it, he's fucking real fragile compared to the rest of his family. He never had a deep voice. Never got a deep voice.
Yeah, but unless you're okay,
Wow.
so let's dissect that a little because I'm such a proof guy.
He's such a proof. He wants to see fucking Mike Jackal's nuts. He wants to see his nuts.
No. He's not a doctor. How does he treat? I mean, that's you could die from that. How does that?
Because I don't know, but that's a rumor. It's a rumor.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at Hollywood. Hollywood's fucked up right now. I believe Hollywood is fucking fucked up.
I'm not saying it's not, but you're talking about a dad cutting his kid's dick off, and
You're talking
Not his
about
dick off.
you're,
Not
ta-
his
you're
dick
talking
off.
about the
Castrate
most.
doesn't mean dick. Yeah.
okay, all right.
Just the nuts.
the most
Just the
elites
nuts.
in the
You
world
get
are
so
doing some
angry.
crazy
Just-
shit.
You could just say, you could just explain
cutting
it.
weight,
I agree
bro.
with you.
He's cutting
It
weight.
is his nuts.
Yeah.
It's
fucking
very
cutting weight.
heated, very quickly. He's like, "That's not his dick. How's it going? It's a fucking nuts. Not his dick."
Just-
I'm like,
just think
I
about a
agree,
lot.
bro. I just said it wrong.
I
Calm.
wonder if there'll ever be a documentary on that dude on like his.
It
deep,
was
dark
already.
secrets.
It was already.
Never
You
let
see
him-
those-
like a deep dark secret.
No, but
behind
even
the
like there's
scenes.
people calling him out.
There's been
Right?
several. They
About
took
what?
all his
About
money.
I
his-
saw
They
that.
molested
Never,
him.
never
I didn't know.
leaving
I didn't hear
Neverland.
that.
Dude, parents were fucking scum, bro. Parents were leaving their kids there knowing he was
Did
gonna
we
get
not just
fucking-
talk about this yesterday? And you said breeder parents are not a fucking thing.
I didn't say breeder parents. What are you talking about? This ain't. I said
It's
parents.
the same fucking thing.
No,
Well, that's
it's-
pedophilia and breeder
no.
parents are two
This-
different
yeah.
things.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not
whether
the same
Michael
thing.
Jackson or some fucking rich guy.
What are you
True.
talking
What
about?
the
Breeder,
fuck
yo,
is this?
breeder parents. You're talking about people fucking to make kids to get the kids to go to somewhere. This
with you,
this
Frankie.
person, a parent, is letting their Michael Jackson touch their kids so they can fucking sue him and make money. That's different.
No, they're getting
Wait,
paid to
dude,
touch their kids.
Whatever. That's
It's
the same shit.
fucking shit. Same shit.
You guys get angry.
No,
It's not the
Good.
same thing.
It's
It's
a
not the
good
same thing.
argument.
Listen,
It's
this
good
is not the
argument.
same thing of
Frankie-
having a factory of
Frankie
women
gets
that
passionate about-
makes babies, and then the fucking babies get fucking sold in
Sold? Yo,
sex trafficking.
look at me.
That's a lot
at
different
me.
than fucking.
You want a Snickers bar?
That's a lot different
You need to
than
eat.
fucking someone
What is
staying with
that?
Michael Jackson.
Somebody get this guy a spoonful of peanut butter.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know
I
what
get
you're
both
saying,
points
but
of
it's
view.
It's
I do.
the same concept.
it is the
I
same
guess it's the
concept.
same
It's the
concept.
same
Fucking concept.
concept.
Same concept, bro. This dude had a
But I mean, like,
doorbell.
no, this is worse. This is worse. At least, like, this person that's having a baby, right? You're getting paid to have a baby. You're probably thinking, I'm just going to have this baby, and they're going to take it. I have no emotional attachment to it. This
know.
person's their fucking
They
kid.
know.
They know.
They
It ain't
know.
fair.
Yeah, they know.
It
They
ain't
know.
their first.
Listen, they know, right? They know. But once the baby's gone, okay, out
They
of
don't
sight,
see
out of
it.
mind.
They don't see
You know
it.
what I mean?
Right,
Like this
right.
person, like
You're
they're
right,
fucking.
Frankie.
Yo, I'm gonna go damage my kid. My kid's gonna be fucked up. We're gonna be rich.
But you don't-
know what I mean? Like
right,
that's
right.
you know.
Well, Lou, you say it all the time. What's your famous saying? What's your famous saying about money? Money's evil. Lou always says it all the time.
Money's not evil. Money's a tool.
Money's not evil when it's in my pocket.
It's a fucking tool. It's a source of energy. You got to attract the
But
fucking
I'm
money.
saying that evilness, all those two scenarios you gave, which are very closely related, they're formatted around money. I mean, that's
you're right.
it's true.
I get
it's
it.
formatted
I
around
get,
money.
I get what you're saying.
And that's the most heinous shit you can possibly
But that's-
fucking do.
You can't look at money as evil, though. You got to look at it as a tool.
That's
It-
that's
it-
the way I
mean,
feel
it's-
about a gun. I don't know about
It's
money.
both, and that's the thing too. Like everything going on in the world, ammo is fucking hard to find right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like all the gun stores are fucking got lines coming out of them. Oh, the end's coming. Everybody's buying guns, getting
Don't
their
even,
gun license.
we'll sit down another day and we'll
You
have
know?
a Second Amendment
But
talk.
But it's crazy, bro, with all that shit going on. And yes, money is a tool. Money talk, bullshit walks. Everybody knows that. Whether it's a fucking
But
an evil
what
thing
people
or a
will
positive
do
thing.
for
For
money is insane.
Absolutely.
There's no moral fabric or no moral code imprinted on people, on some people, I should say, when it comes to money. There's no.
That's
there's-
They
their
don't
soul,
give a
though.
shit. That's
That's
why
their soul.
OnlyFans.com fucking lives.
For the love of money.
But
for real,
that's
though.
what I always
Kill
said.
their own brother.
You guys watch
Right, though?
you guys watch
Right.
motivational speeches? You guys
I love
motiv-
motivational
like,
speeches,
who you guys?
bro.
Who you guys?
I mean, I don't really watch much, but
Nick's
I mean,
pretty good. Nick-
CT Fletcher.
Yeah.
CT Fletcher.
Ah,
Okay, that's a
yeah,
good
he's-
one.
he's
That's a
definitely
good one.
a motivator.
The Jocko's great. The one good.
Jocko,
You
yeah.
know what I'm talking about? Good.
Yeah,
The
good.
The guy from Quest Bars, Tom Bilyeu.
Okay.
Quest Bar.
So-
Impact Theory. He
So-
he has some good shit.
Right. So you see a lot of these like motivational speakers, right? Like Gary V, The Rock, they all have speeches on Instagram. Everybody reposts their stuff.
True.
But, and they follow, hey, like
The
Gary
Rock's amazing, bro. He
Right.
better not be in one of those motherfuckers.
No. I'm not,
I've
no,
never
this-
heard
this-
nothing
this-
negative about The
this-
Rock.
This has nothing to do
Ever.
with any of the conspiracy stuff that
Ever.
I'm talking about. But it has to
I
do
love
with
The
money.
Rock.
It has to do with money. Gary V, one of the most influential guys out right now.
True.
He
Just sell your shit, bro. Sell it. It's fucking easy. What are you doing? Sell your shit.
Keeps it real. Eric
a little
Thomas,
over the
another
top,
one.
but
Yeah, a little over the top, but Eric Thomas, another one. Great story, super motivational. What people follow these guys? They go to they do webinars. They go to conventions. Would you still follow these people if they weren't millionaires?
No, because
Would you
And
listen
where do
to
they
any-
make the real money? Do
Wouldn't
they
you-
make most of their money from
They
being
explain it.
motivational?
This is
They
the
explain
thing.
it.
Would you still follow them,
I
listen
wouldn't.
to them, and ask them questions and see them
Nope.
in the same light if they weren't millionaires?
Well,
Probably
it
not.
comes-
That's why you're following. 'Cause
No,
they're
that's why you
successful.
follow them.
They're talking about how
they're
the
def-
attributes
they're
that made them
defining
successful.
The word
Right, right.
success, and people want to be successful. So
But are you believing in that, or are they just selling you that because you're?
that's
a
why I
sucker?
said, are they actually
Frankie.
successful? Are they actually successful?
Think about it. Think
I'm with
about
you.
it.
I get it.
I made all this money, so I'm
I
gonna
get
say,
it.
oh, I fucking jerked off 3 times, then I held the last one in,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
how I became a fucking millionaire. And now you're gonna believe it, and all these guys
No,
are
no,
gonna go,
but like, okay,
know?
but Gary V, he invested in Twitter or Uber,
Right.
all this shit. All right, now this is his next hustle. This is his
and
next
he
hustle.
is
That's
one of
what
the
I'm-
ones
that's
like
what I'm
Eric
saying, yeah,
Thomas,
yeah.
and like you said, CT Fletcher is one of the real ones. Like a lot of these guys really have an organic story, really want you to succeed.
Even Jocko.
really want you to.
True
Jocko, I don't know
story.
too much about it. That's
Well,
why.
that's
I don't,
why
I mean,
I
bro,
saw-
he's a Navy SEAL and he's
Right.
one of the most motivating
David
dudes you can meet.
Goggins. David
Yeah,
Goggins,
exactly.
another one. There are these guys out there that are motivational guys that do want you to succeed, but there's a lot of these guys.
Yeah,
that
but
are
no,
just
all
riding
of them, kind of, they want to make something of themselves. They do have good information. Their information is valuable.
Right.
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 Yeah.
But I want to know if you would still believe in these guys and what.
No.
They
I
say
Okay. Well,
about
okay.
their
What
millionaires.
would you go to a boxing coach that never coached somebody that never fucking won a fight in his life?
Thank you.
Everybody he coached lost. Would you go to him?
Nope.
No, you
No,
wouldn't.
you wouldn't.
But
So that was the same
that-
thing.
that-
No, you
I
wouldn't
mean,
listen to these guys if they
But
weren't
you
successful.
can say that, but Greg Jackson has he's fucking 0-5
Right, but he
as
coached.
a fighter.
Okay,
and
but
he's coached some of the best guys
right.
in the world.
I said he didn't get any of his students never won. Would you go to him?
No, absolutely not.
exactly. That's
but
what I'm trying to
still,
say.
but it's the same thing. He didn't win a fight. He couldn't fucking fight.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're going to the coach, right? Would you go coach with this guy if he's never or everybody he trained lost. No, you wouldn't.
No.
That's the same thing with that. You're asking would I go listen to these motivational guys if they weren't successful? No, I probably wouldn't. Right. Or you're asking, are they successful because they're motivational speakers? Or they had to get there. They had to get there somewhere.
But I'm
right?
saying money drives a lot of these people on following these guys. You know, they see the fame, they see the money, they see like Ed Mellett, bro. If people follow this guy's got fucking 2 planes and this, that, and a third, and they're listening to every fucking word he's got to say. Is this guy really feeding like positive shit and like really want you to succeed, or is it just are you just following the money?
You gotta dissect it though. You gotta dissect it.
So like everybody looks at it differently, and
break
that's
it down.
Or is he just lining his pockets more, selling fake dreams?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know?
Well, it's like I get a DM on Instagram. If you want to grow your followers, let me know. I'll help you grow your followers. And I go look at their page. I'm like, yo, you got fucking 2,000 followers. Why don't you grow your followers?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
They have all the answers.
Yeah.
You know? But it's true, man. And money is a evil fucking thing, man. And
true,
that's what they say. A lot of people that win the lottery, it's like the fucking.
You think it's evil?
Bro, have you seen those?
You think it's evil? You can't say that. You can't say
have you
money's
seen
evil.
the documentaries on the people that win? There's a whole.
Everything.
I don't know the name of it, but I watched it, and it's like their life was semi-normal. Maybe they were, they didn't have a lot of money. They worked a normal job, but they were semi-happy, and then they win it, and all this money comes flooding in, and
some die.
They end up murdering their wives, and it's like crazy, man.
All right, so you cannot say money's evil though. That's the biggest fuck up in America or the world.
I feel like
you can't say money is a tool in life. That's it.
Oh, I'm not going to argue with that, but we're talking about what money can do.
No, but don't say it's evil though. So when
Lugal said that.
Ready?
And I kind of
no, because like your thoughts create your reality. Is what I believe. Okay. So if you think money's evil, right?
Evil, you're saying money's gonna do evil stuff to you?
No, money. I don't think money's evil, bro.
Okay,
you're saying if he says money's evil, why can't he say money's evil?
Oh yeah, because you believe in that. That's your belief system.
You don't want to put it out in the universe.
It's actually
don't put it out there.
Don't put that bad shit out in the universe.
Don't put it.
It's not raining. It's not gonna rain tomorrow.
It's actually,
come on, bro. It's like
actually
it's
not
proven.
my perspective. It's Lou's, but I totally understand where he's
money
coming
is
from.
not evil, bro.
Totally understand where he's coming from his experience. But
money is the root of all evil. Isn't that a saying?
No, but don't believe that.
The Mega Millions tomorrow, and you had $20 million. You think your life is only going to go more in a positive fashion? You don't think anything negative is going to come?
No, I already manifested this in my life, so I already believe this heavily.
Okay.
Wait, so what? You're going to win $20 million? You believe that?
$20 million is not even that much. Let's say you won. Let's say you won $200 million.
No, so I try to manifest this in my life actually, because I want to spread positivity throughout humanity. We need
this part of your notes.
Okay, so
we need it.
So all right. So what was it? Was that okay?
Yeah.
No, because if you believe that your belief system is a certain thing, ready? All right. So we'll go back a year ago. I had I had a super negative day.
Achieve.
No, I had a super negative day.
Luke Rockhold said that and then got his ass kicked.
Oh, so I can't even go off it. What a dick. But no, I had a super negative day. I was attracting negativity in my life left and right. I didn't even know it. And I started having negative outcomes the whole and fucking entire day.
Did you read The Secret?
But The Secret's a little fucked up. So you gotta. You want me to get in that too? I get that too, because that's a law of attraction is a different thing. So they say that you can manifest whatever in life, right?
Absolutely.
I believe that to a certain extent. They didn't explain the rest of it.
But what does manifest mean? You can't
manifest. Let me explain
manifest
it.
Can't be like
he's never going to be 6 feet tall.
Can I?
But no.
Explain it a little bit.
Or real quick. But manifest can't just be like, I'm gonna fucking keep saying. I'm gonna keep saying it's gonna happen. No,
I don't believe that.
You got to do something. You got to make it happen.
I don't believe that. That's a fucking fucked up
Frankie
part.
On that one.
So ready? Dead Sea Scrolls.
We rarely agree. So
no, let me just explain it.
Okay.
The Dead Sea Scrolls. Ready? The Book of Thomas. Book of Thomas is the biggest hidden mystery of the Bible. So they don't. So in the Bible, ready? You ask God, please do this for me. Da 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 da. You're already contradicting yourself by asking. You don't ask. Ready? The biggest thing.
You have to say thank you for giving me this. I understand. This
No. All right. So ready? So if I want to do something in life, you just say you thank God for already doing
Right, for giving you already. Whatever you want to happen, you thank him
But
for
then
giving it to you.
you put emotion behind
Thank
that.
you for the Ferrari.
No.
Thank you for the Ferrari.
Those license plates?
You put emotion
Yeah.
behind it as if God already handled it for you, and you thank God for already handling it with emotion.
So I'm going to jump in the Ferrari and take off. Like, God got me.
Why are you going to a Ferrari? I don't
I'm
pray
just
for
saying.
that.
I'm just saying. But that's like just saying manifesting something.
I
It can't
get
be.
it.
It's
I
just
get
can't.
it.
It's
I
just
get
not
it.
enough to me.
It's not. Well, why are they hiding the Book of Thomas, the Dead Sea Scrolls?
I mean that. I don't know.
Well, you said
Look
you
it
don't
up.
believe in the law of attraction.
No, I do.
Oh,
But
you
you
don't
have
believe
to-
in the law of attraction?
You have to.
I mean, in a sense, yeah, but it's not fucking end all, bro. I'm not
No,
like,
I don't
oh,
think
what
it's
is
end
the
all,
secret?
but
Like,
like-
I'm driving the mall, parking lot, say, there's gonna be a spot. There's gonna be a spot. There's gonna be a spot. Oh, look, there's a spot. I
Nah,
fucking
nah,
knew it.
nah,
I
nah,
said there
nah,
was.
nah, nah,
Fuck
No,
that.
see,
It-
that's
it-
that's a bullshit shit.
Law
Yeah.
of law. I definitely believe in law of attraction.
Law of attraction is like this,
attraction is real.
like putting right people around you.
Yeah.
That's law of attraction.
Law of attraction.
I agree
True.
with that.
Isn't it
people,
also
it's all
just
about-
good decision making as well?
good decision? Yeah, but it all relevates it all.
Bro, all you need to do is graduate high school, wait till you're 21 to get married. All right?
I've never seen a more angry
Oh,
co-host than this
yes.
one.
It all relates to another to one another. So it's not just saying it; it's doing things. It's making
You have
sure
to do
you're surrounded
action.
with the right people. It's working towards it, but believing in it gonna happen, and it's not gonna happen right away. Sometimes you think it's gonna happen in 6 months. Sometimes it happens in
Listen,
6
I'm
years.
not saying
but
you want to be positive about something for sure, but I'm saying that's that law of attraction stuff. Just by thinking it is not enough.
Put
It's
emotion
not
behind
enough,
it,
man.
though. Put emotion behind it.
Yeah, you
Real-
gotta do something
real
about it.
emotions.
Talk is
And
cheap.
then-
Talk
yeah,
is
no,
cheap.
Oh,
for
absolutely.
real. Yeah, I
Absolutely.
believe that.
I'm
And-
not sitting and telling you to sit there and fucking Indian style and go, I'm gonna
Nope.
win $1 million. I'm gonna win $1 million. I'm gonna
Never.
No, but keep your fucking motion going. It's like, for instance,
Emotion is energy and motion.
it's like, for instance, pandemic happened, right? And on my vision board, I have a successful business. I want to hit.
You have to have a vision board, I feel like.
I have a vision board for everything, but I wanted to hit $300,000 in sales this year. As a company, right? So my goal already in my head was in a year I want to do triple the numbers that I fucking did the first time I had my business. And on my vision board, that's what I fucking wrote. In a sense, I want to fucking triple whatever I did.
That's a goal. It's writing goals. I think that's cool.
Writing goals and
But that's-
believing in it.
Right.
Now,
I think that's cool.
This is the thing. Not paying attention to the numbers, just working, busting my ass, right? Figuring things out, and shit just started happening. Now, this is my law of attraction, so everybody else has their own thing. When I was so caught up and so busy in the first 10 months of opening my company that I didn't even know where the fuck I was, right? And that 11th month, I finally was like, yo, let's check out the numbers, let's see where we're at and figure it out. Bro, what took me 4 years to make the first time I had an entertainment company, took me 4 years. I was young, stupid, naive. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I tripled, quadrupled that in just 11 months of opening that
But you're going to
business.
give a vision board all the credit for that.
You have to have something.
Not all the credit, no. But
He believed it.
reading it, and it's almost like the thing that
You
we talked
believe it
about
though,
Will
right?
Smith. It's believing it, writing it.
I'm going to tell you this. All right. In college, our coaches used to have goal sheets. We had to write out goal sheets. And I used to be like, yo, I mean, I'll write it out. I always did it because they wanted me to. But I'm like, yo, I don't need to write my goal. My goal is fucking imprinted in my fucking head.
Because you already believed it.
Right.
No, well, no, it wasn't even. I mean, look, I didn't achieve my goal. I didn't achieve my goal in high school or college. But I had it imprinted in my head. I knew what the
5'6".
I knew what the fuck I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
And look where you're at now.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't think I needed to write it down. That's all.
Right. And everybody's different, bro. You have a stronger
True.
mindset than most. Some people have a way weaker mindset than some. You know what I mean? So it's all
I'm
different,
not knocking.
bro.
No, I think that's a good thing to have a goal sheet, to have a goal plan, to have
Listen,
something to attack.
Everybody has a different momentum, a different motivation every day. Some people put fucking Post-it notes all over their fucking house.
I do that.
You know what I mean?
I do that.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. I have friends that put it on their
Everywhere.
fucking mirrors and their
I do.
and it's just positive fucking sayings.
I do.
You're great. You're amazing. After you're out of the shower, talk to yourself in
No,
the mirror.
not
Tell
that.
yourself the fucking
No,
man.
not that.
Like some people like to meditate in the morning. Everybody has a different fucking way. Just because you're strong-minded and you're a motivated person naturally doesn't mean a vision boards and law of attraction isn't a fucking real thing. It's just the way we go about it.
No, I'm not saying
You know?
it's not a real
I'm
thing.
not
Law of
saying you are,
attraction.
but
To
I'm-
me, law of attraction is like put like what do they say? You're the sum of the five people you hang out with the most.
Right.
So you want to have that. That's law of attraction to
You
me.
are who you associate
Yeah,
yourself
like people
with.
get
You know what I mean?
get with successful people because successful people are
True.
kind of have the same
True.
motivation,
I
same
believe
same
that.
mindset. You
So
know?
you don't have a vision board. Now you have physical boards. You know
True.
what I mean? Now you're building off of the guys
Ah.
around you.
Alright.
You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? So it's the
I
same
get
thing.
that.
You see what that fucking guy's got. Oh, he's got that Ferrari. Yo, what the fuck? What's he doing? You know, how's he figuring that out?
He
And
really
then-
wished.
and then
He really thanked for that Ferrari.
And then he
thanked so
you
much
know?
for that Ferrari.
You know, so
Yeah.
that's how you have to look at this, bro. Everybody has different pieces to their own fucking puzzle.
True.
Bro.
Yeah, no.
You
I,
know?
listen,
And-
there's that. Look, I always say like there's definitely a right way to do something, a wrong way to do something, but we could both have the right way and we could both have the wrong way. You could have your way and I could have my way.
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Very
that's,
many
Many
that's,
different
your way.
ways to accomplish a goal. I believe.
right.
that's
Yeah.
how I see it, right? So we're born on this earth, and
There's some real scumbags that ascertain some amazing things.
Right.
And they're fucking scumbags.
Right.
How
They
do they
believe
do
it
You know
though.
what I mean?
They
Right.
really believe it.
yeah.
They don't
Or-
think they're scumbags, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's that dude with
Exactly.
Fire Island.
Yeah.
You know, a complete scumbag turned millionaire. I mean, he
True.
ended up getting busted, but he got busted, comes out of jail, scumbags a whole nother app,
Yep.
and fucking makes a whole bunch of more money and goes to jail. Right.
True.
I gotta
So,
use the little boys rule.
so this is my
Guys are
aspect
breaking.
on this is my aspect on this.
Breaking.
Right. So
I broke already.
We're
early.
born. We're born into this world, right?
True.
And you know, like I said yesterday, you know, we take all these different scenarios, what's right, what's wrong, and we learn as people the direction that we want to go in, right? We have this fucking path and it starts breaking off. Oh, I fucking, I dropped out of high school. So this path, now that branches out to different scenarios and whatever. And I feel like once you start figuring out who you are later on in life, those branches that break up, you get back in line with what you're supposed to do. It branches off this way. And as it's all going fucking nuts, by the end or middle, however you tend to figure out who the fuck you are and what you want, whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, you get back on that fucking path and you're set to do what exactly you're meant to do. You know what I mean? But you need to physically believe it, and that's something you've always told me since I was fucking 18 years old, bro. If you don't fucking believe it, how do you expect any of us to fucking believe it?
Yeah.
And that was
Yeah.
my number one fucking
For sure.
thing.
But how many people are out there? How many people are out there that they're doing shit they don't want to do though?
Fucking
Every
90%.
I would say
Yeah.
thank you.
90%.
90%.
If
100%.
not higher.
Right.
If not higher, there's
Right.
people every day.
Crazy.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Life is so fucking short, and we hear it all the fucking time, right? Life is so short. You never know. Listen, I lost one of my good friends to a motorcycle accident. This kid, talk about ball of energy, always happy. Didn't have much going on, but he was always fucking happy. Gone like that. And there's so many people living their lives miserable just because it's security or the norm, right? Yeah, they went to high school, they went to college, they had their job. Now they're in $200,000 in debt, and they're fucking doing a finance job that they fucking can't stand. But even though they love graphic design and they do it as a hobby, they're gonna stick to this because they have a fucking degree to it. Don't yawn at me when I'm on a fucking rant. But that's where we're at, And then they end up flipping the script and they go, "Fuck, man, what if?" Or "I wish I did this." Why?
He's
Why
right, though.
I wish? Why
Frankie's
does
right.
it have to be an if? Do it. What the fuck are you gonna lose by trying it?
I know.
Besides
Listen, that's so,
time.
it's so easy to say. Listen, we kind of do what we want to do.
Security.
Right?
We do exactly what we want.
But a lot of people,
It's security.
It's 'cause
To
they
live
don't
your-
believe in
to live your
themselves.
life program like that is security. You're
Right,
always
exactly.
going to be
Or,
okay.
hey,
There's nothing
or
wrong
like,
with
hey,
program.
I got kids. I gotta fucking feed them. I don't want to do this fucking job.
Right.
Am I gonna really say, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna go start a career I want to start? I can't. I got fucking kids to feed. It's just
Correct.
tough.
Right.
You know?
It is.
It's
And
the
I'm not
safe bet.
saying, listen, like, it's easy for me to say it. I have 2 fucking dogs. I have an apartment. Like, I'm chilling, and I get that, But there's a lot of people. There's ways around it, bro. You can still have a security and start a side hobby, start a side gig.
I agree,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
We're doing it.
But
We're
the-
doing
Yo,
it.
but guess
This
what?
is it.
This
But guess
is
what?
it.
Guess what? Right. But guess what? We need people to do the jobs that nobody fucking wants to do.
Absolutely.
Somebody's got to do
my-
it.
They could also-
My dad always said when I was a kid, he always said this to me, and maybe he knew I was going to be an underachiever, but the world needs ditch diggers too. The world needs ditch diggers too.
Yeah.
Right.
So
But then there's also guys that find a different way of a concept of having a 2.0 version of a ditch digger. You know what I'm saying? So
someone invented a steam shovel at one point in time.
but like that's what I'm saying is life is so fucking short that why just stop and live it in one direction. Let it branch out. Try new shit. What the fuck? All right, I tried this. It didn't work out. You know, this world is filled with people of opportune, right?
So Frankie,
opportunists out there.
so
right?
which is why I so would love to have the experience that you did with mushrooms, because I know that I'm slightly on the narrow-minded side. I'm kind of, you know, I'm a facts-proof, logical,
Right.
and I wanted
Left side of the
to
brain.
I wanted to expand my horizons a little bit
Right.
and see if that would bring me out of that shell a little bit. And I would
I just
love,
don't worry. I just put something in your water. You're gonna start feeling
yeah.
really good.
But it goes back to hallucinogenics and shit like that. You know, like people that take that want to be creative, want to try different things. Like, for instance, the entertainment world right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I talk about this with my staff. The entertainment world is at a standstill. Nobody's doing parties. Nobody's doing anything. There's maybe a handful of companies, including ours, all right, that are doing anything through this pandemic. You know, we've been able to create a wave parade float that we brought out.
came here with
You know,
Tino.
we
Love that.
We
That
created
was,
a whole
that was
virtu-
amazing, bro.
Thanks,
Yeah,
bro.
Definitely said dope.
We created a whole virtual world, being able to do have your wedding virtually. Virtual wedding
Wait,
show.
whoa, is that a thing?
Yeah,
He
bro. I
did-
have a whole
yo,
division.
You can virtually get married?
He did the whole thing, bro. He did an amazing
no
job.
shit. Wow.
Yeah. We have virtual wedding
I wish
showcases.
you could have virtually divorced me.
I'm sure that's coming soon.
Yeah.
You know? But, you know, being innovative and creative and trying to, like, okay, they gave me 3 rocks. How am I going to fucking create? What am I going to create with these 3 rocks? Do I stack them? Do I line them up? You know, that is
Juggle.
where this, you juggle them. You know, it's like, that's how you as an individual need to, live your
Adapt.
life.
You're adapting.
Figure it the fuck out. All this, conspiracy shit going on. How do I adapt my family, myself, to be okay with this going on? What do? I educate myself. Just know,
True.
you don't have to preach it to your kids or your family members, but just educate yourself. Now, pandemic's happening. I have self-employment. All right, I get self-employed. Not self-employed. Fucking
Unemployment?
Unemployment. I get unemployment. Now, what's a little side hustle I can make on cash? So now you're doubling up. Now, maybe there's something else I can do online that takes really no time. Now I'm triple dipping. You know what I mean? Now
Apparently,
Yeah,
Frankie,
but you're a hustler. You've always been, and not many people are like
Rich
that.
dad, poor
Not
dad.
many people are like
It
that.
goes back
bro.
to rich
because
dad,
they
poor
don't
dad.
believe in themselves.
Yeah,
And because they've
I
been
agree.
isolated.
Confidence is a huge thing.
Confidence is a
Belief.
huge thing, and it's just trying it, bro. Because once you have one, bro, you don't need a lot. One step in a forward progression in anything, you're good.
True.
But there's so many opportunists out there that take a half a step or just put their fucking toe in the water, and just because you didn't make a big splash, oh no, that's just not gonna work. But even though if they held on for just a little longer or tried it for a year, they would know. Forget about a fucking big splash. They were fucking cannonballing in that.
Well, don't
bitch.
you think
You know what I mean?
competing and doing martial arts your whole life is a big part of why you're that way?
It could be. It could
I would
be.
imagine it
You
is.
know,
I mean,
it could
your
be.
family's
The
very
thing
much
is, I
like
didn't
that.
do martial arts my
too.
whole life. Like I found it when I was 17 years old. Like wrestling for you, like I wish I started at a younger age. In hindsight, I'm glad I started at a later time too, because at a younger age, I feel like it would have taught me dedication.
But bro, 17,
Divine
you're
order.
fucking 30. You've been doing
Divine
martial arts
order.
for 16 fucking years. I mean, it definitely, in 17 to now, you built what you are. I'm sure it had to
Right,
do. A lot
right.
has to do with martial arts.
But like I said it before, bro, it took me a lot.
Because everything
learn
you're
that.
saying, you would say to an athlete that or a fighter.
Right.
You need to fucking believe in yourself. You need to set goals. All the stuff
Right.
you would have to do to be a successful businessman, you need to do to be a successful fighter
True.
or a successful parent. It's kind of like all kind of goes
It's
hand in hand.
It's
in
everything.
every faction
It's
of
everything.
life.
Businessman, fucking cameraman, fucking podcast,
Right.
anything, bro. Like you need to be good with yourself. And that's where it started with hallucinogenics, bro. When I took mushrooms, it changed my life
It's hallucinogenics.
all the way
Is
around.
that like cybergenics, but mushrooms?
Cybergenics or
Hallucinogens,
hallucinogens?
right? Is that right? Hallucinogenics. It's like the robot mushrooms.
for once, he's picking on you and not me. So I'm happy about that. For once,
So I feel like that is what steamrolled all this shit. You know what I mean? And
Oh,
that's
that's
me
cool.
personally.
Yeah.
You know? And
I
I
agree
feel
with
like
you.
that's why last time I was on here, like, yo, you're gonna fight again. And like I'm like, yes, like that's in my head still. You know what I mean? And like I know where I'm at. I know what I want. And I'm not afraid to go get it now. You know what I mean?
is it possible to overachieve and hurt yourself? The only reason I said that is because you gave a crazy number. I remember you said you wanted to fight like 4 or 5 times before the year was out, and obviously COVID-19.
Right.
And I was like,
I
"Holy
think I was
shit!
just-
Is that fucking
I was
possible?"
talking with my dick, probably. But when you get excited when you have this forward momentum, right? When things are just clicking.
True.
Bro, it's just now I want to kill the world. You know what I mean? Like now I want to fucking do this and do that and do that. All right, but vision boards are not meant to sit there and systematically take them out one by one. Vision boards are for you to sit there, read them, put it in your fucking brain over and over again. And when you fucking circle back, say 6 months, 8 months, a year later, my first vision board, I didn't notice I knocked out my whole vision board until a year and a half later.
See?
And then when I looked at my vision board, I'm like, oh, well, I have a new van. Well, I started a new business. Well, I read 3 books. And before I didn't even realize it. But the fact that I was reading it every day and looking it over and over again, I did it on my own. Yeah, it took me a year and a half. Some people do it quicker. Some people, like, they're just dedicated on writing a vision board. If you're fucking sitting there and I knock out my vision board in a fucking week, it's not a fucking vision board, bro. You know what I mean? It's
You're
just-
programming your subconscious.
You want big fucking goals, bro.
Yeah.
You want, and it doesn't have to be physical goals. It can be emotional goals. Hey, I want to go this month without being depressed for fucking the whole month. You know, I want to.
Well, that is a vision board that I definitely tackled, and at some point in my life, maybe it wasn't an actual board on my wall that I wrote something on, but I do think that you can, like you said, in college when he was a wrestler, high school, whatever, he imprinted it on his brain.
Right.
I did that for myself over
Yeah.
the last year, for sure.
So you have
know
an
what I mean?
internal
So,
board,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You have an internal board
He
because
can internalize cum.
No, I do though. A couple times a week.
he goes.
I do though. I swear to God, everything.
He goes, but I
do.
do though.
I actually mastered it. It's only 7%.
He
Wait,
masturbated it.
Wait, 7% of what?
70%.
Oh, 70%.
You only go 70%. You're about
What does
to
that
come.
mean? You only go so
you're
a
about to
little
come.
bit comes out.
No. You're about to come. You feel it. It's a slow breath in, and you literally, it's just like what Manchia said. You bring it up to your cranial.
And so
Who's Manchia?
The euphoric feeling
He's a guru with this.
you get, it's all in your brain then. There's no actual...
what-
do you have a hard on doing that?
What
shit?
happens?
You
How do you not have a? Yeah, you do have
Because
a hard on.
you're not ejaculating, so...
Yeah, but you're getting a 70%. So you get to 70%.
Will you try this tonight?
And I don't even watch porn. I haven't watched porn in a year.
Will you try this tonight?
Whoa,
If he
this
explains
dude,
it to
get
you?
this guy off the futon.
I don't. I watch my own porn. I have my own porn.
It's him internalizing.
Wait, so what happens after
Wait,
you
your
hold it
own
in?
porn of
Do you
you
ha-
doing shit to people, to girls?
Yeah, but the
to
girls,
girls
know.
do yourself.
Wait.
They know.
So you hold it in, and what happens? You like pass out, or like,
No.
what
You
goes down?
feel it
Yeah.
coming up. You literally
Go outside and have
are
a
you-
cigarette after?
Are you hanging yourself as you
Yeah,
do
yeah,
this?
yeah.
Are you choking
Asphyxiation.
yourself?
No, but for real, I do.
I don't
So-
think... Listen, you get to a level. I think we can.
I'm
agree.
crazy, I
can't-
know this.
I don't think I could take myself serious. I just don't think. I don't think I could.
Could you imagine?
I don't think I could
sitting
take
there,
myself serious
enough
You're
to
about
try.
to go and like do
No,
what Jesse
there's
said.
none
You
of
go,
that though. Yeah.
Don't.
Oh, it's in my eye. It's in my eye.
I gotta go.
You don't actually touch yourself though, right?
Yeah, you have to touch
Oh,
yourself.
you do.
Yeah, I'm jerking off.
Oh, okay.
That's what you were saying before. He thought like he's just fucking.
No, breathing.
What do you
breathing. I
feel?
thought it was
What
breathing.
do you feel? Like,
Oh,
as you go-
I feel the energy. So I get the surge for a couple days after that. No lie.
What?
that's wild.
So
See, like-
Dr. Manchia, look him up. He was on London Real. He talks all about this. He also talks
This
about
is a
something.
fucking podcast, man.
He-
We have talked
Yo,
about everything
bro, ready?
today.
He talks about he talks about the finger in the butt. For every dude, we can have an orgasm in the butt.
Wait. What'd you say?
I don't
Yeah.
like a finger in the butt. I'll be
No,
honest. I'm not a
I
fan.
instantly rejected it. My ex.
You rejected
what
it-
is-
you
wait, wait.
You rejected Manchia's finger in your butt.
my ex girlfriend.
Back up. What does Manchia say about a finger on the butt? What does he
All right,
say?
so this is Talos.
It's the same thing with girls, though. It's not just men.
Yeah, it's everybody. We all have two orgasms.
Okay, but
supposedly.
yeah,
So Manchia talks about
milking
having.
your prostate or whatever. Is that
Yeah, I mean, he said it's the best orgasm ever.
right? Okay.
So I had an ex. She tried to put the finger in the butt. I couldn't do it. I think we're so programmed. Honestly, I thought it was so negative. So my thoughts the whole time was like, all right.
That thought exactly
let me
the
back
whole
this up. Let me back this up. So for the finger in the butt,
Kumbaya.
I could have sex with her in the butt, and I never did that. I never got.
Wait,
the
that was
fully-
a trade-off. Wait,
That
she
was a
could put her
trade-off.
finger in your butt.
and I could have sex with her in the butt, anal. I never
So,
did this.
But
so
that-
wait, so
that-
wait. So you let her put your finger in your butt and she didn't reciprocate?
Yo, it felt like it burned. I just didn't like it.
Damn, was she eating like Cheetos or something?
Yeah, no, it felt so unnatural. I think because I was so
Hot fries.
programmed.
Hot fries.
I think I was
How did
so
we get on
programmed. I don't know, but it went there.
How did we get on this? bro?
Hold on, what? Chris,
I think
what,
we need to
what
stop. I think we
haven't
need to
we
end
got
this
on? What
tonight.
haven't
Yeah.
we
End
talked
this.
about?
But
I think we need to end this.
Frankie
We're
wants us
talking
out
about
of his
fingers
house.
and butts, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to. All right, well, whatever.
how the
I-
fuck did we
This
get on
this
fingers on
got
the bus,
so
bro?
weird that the Q and the Deep State are now talking about us and how weird we are.
Like they're
I
like, all
couldn't
right,
do
boys,
it,
we're
though.
clear.
Yeah.
They
It
didn't
went
know
in.
that much.
I instantly rejected. I said no, I can't do it.
Well, I would hope.
Is that
I
on your
couldn't
notes
do it.
too, bro?
What?
Was the anal fucking butt
Well,
plug on
that's
your
all
notes?
positive shit because we talked about a lot of negative shit yesterday. Like you brought up a bunch of valid points that everybody needs to know.
So what are your positive things?
Yeah, let's see. Talk about some.
You wrote it down. You might as well say it.
The Great Awakening.
We spoke about, right?
we spoke
Yeah,
about that,
I know. Win the morning, win the day. I believe you win the morning, you win the day. I take a cold shower. I meditate. I do breath work by Wim Hof.
I gotta be at work at 6
Yeah,
a.m.
yeah,
What the
that's
fuck
what I'm
is-
Wake
saying.
up early, dog. Do it early.
Wim Hof.
So I do it at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm done sometimes 6, sometimes 7.
You ain't never
Yo.
got up at 6 in the last 5 years.
Bro, are you kidding me?
Have you really?
Bro, I am the
I
most
text
hyper.
you. You don't text me back until like noon every day.
I won't. I don't
Right.
check my phone for 2 to 3 hours in the first morning of the day.
Okay. All
I
right.
will not do that because that's a part of the program.
Okay.
You
Fair
want to be a
enough.
part of the program? Don't do it.
Yo, that's actually a good point. Like, don't look at your phones, but it's hard to do, especially when you
It's fucking
sit on the
super
shitter
hard.
or whatever. But
Yeah.
did you watch that video I told you guys to watch?
I got to see what the
Yeah,
new TikTok
uh,
dance is.
The brown and blue eye experiment.
No,
No.
no.
Oh, you
You
didn't watch
didn't.
that?
You didn't send it. You didn't send it.
Is
Did I
that
send
tell
it?
us?
Oh, I
no,
thought
you
you were
told
looking
us.
at.
Brown and blue eye experiment.
Yeah, because I fucking
got-
saw this dude. And,
What about it?
and I'm trying to get off the fucking ass play fucking conversation.
I know it's fucking
You're
weird.
trying
I
to get off the
it.
couch.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to do.
But you saw what happened yesterday, and they were protesting in Point Pleasant, and shit got crazy. But
yeah, you showed me that.
yeah.
No,
But
no,
it was
not
only a
bad,
couple
right?
arrests, nothing,
Yeah.
nothing bad. Like all the police forces came out there, but there was an experiment years ago, and they wanted to bring 24 people into a room and see if they can find out if they can be racist by not their skin color but by their eye color, right? So the experiment starts when the kids show up. So you show up, you go to register, right, and the lady that's explaining the whole thing, the professor, right from the jump, she jumps into like, write your name down on the piece of paper, write what color, like fucking being a real tyrant, right? And like fucking, it's like 9 a.m. and you know what I mean? They're like, it's so early. Even one of the kids is like, yo, it's so early. Can you be a little nicer? Be a little nicer. You don't have a say today, and treating, right? Brown eyes go in this room, blue eyes go in this room, putting a little strap around their neck and to clarify who's who, right? So basically they brought these kids in the room. They brought the brown eyes. She comes, all right, for all you brown eyed color, now we're going to figure out if the blue eye people can take being treated as if they were black just from their eye color. Can racism live and still happen from not your skin color but from your eye color? So they brought him in the room, and she was on them. You stand up, read what's on the wall, and bro, just going around
On the blue eye people.
yeah, on the blue eyed people. So she had them sit in the center of the room while all the brown eyed people surrounded them, right? And the brown eyed people were all into it, like showing them a lot of the brown eyed people, black people, Spanish people, Italians, you know what I'm saying? Like the ratio for brown eyes to blue eyes is not even close, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, bro, within like the first 10 minutes, one girl's crying. The next 25 minutes, one girl leaves the room, because they couldn't handle the treatment and the treatment levels of everything. And not to like circle back to all that, but you got to watch it, bro. It's like 51 minutes.
Jesse, you're in trouble, bro.
What's the blue-eyed people?
It's 51 minutes. It puts everything in perspective for these kids, and it shows what racism really is. It's not about, what the skin color is. It's about what they see. You know what I mean? So imagine racism back then didn't start with just black people. Imagine it was just blue-eyed people. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Oh, fucking blue-eyed people acting up again. You know what I mean?
Fucking blue-eyed fuck.
Yeah.
You know, it's wild, bro. So when you have some time, check it out.
I will. That's interesting to say the least.
That is
Yeah.
interesting.
And-
Very
Team
interesting.
Brown Eye, baby.
So, but definitely check that out, man. It's pretty.
Supposedly, I'm
awakening.
from the planet Sirius.
Serious? What?
Bro, listen.
No,
For
we
real
gotta-
now.
Listen,
That's it.
Frankie's
That's
like,
it.
yo, don't do it.
Lou,
Don't do it.
Lou is throwing flashcards at us.
Yeah,
that
it's,
we are running
shit.
low.
I'm joking.
12 o'clock.
No, I'm not joking
Did
now.
a hell of a podcast again tonight.
Yeah, boys. Thank you so much. We
Yeah.
got. I think we could do 5 more hours here, but
100%.
Yeah.
There's a lot to talk about. I feel like we left a lot of things open-ended from last night. So thank you guys for coming back on. I know, Jesse, you wanted to make a key point. You have such a good heart. You wanted to make it a key point to end this on a good, positive token for anybody. Anything you want to say to finish this out? I mean, we all do, but you specifically said that to me earlier today.
I did. No, you always got to end on positive. There's a lot of negativity in the world right
Of
now,
course,
right?
Right.
So the positivity, I would probably say to take out. You win the morning, you win the day. It's honestly, I battle.
Expand on that a little bit.
So already, I battle PTSD.
Briefly.
I have TBI, traumatic brain injury, post-traumatic stress syndrome. I deal with a lot of fucking shit every fucking day. I chose to wake up every morning. What type of human do you want to be like in the world, especially how chaotic it is right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I do the cold shower in the morning like Wim Hof. I do the breath work. I do the meditation. I end on prayer and gratitude. And I want to spread love and compassion to the fucking world because we need it, bro. We really need it. It's a crazy time. We don't know where we're going, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe good always wins, and love always wins, and it's embedded in my heart. That's what my soul tells me deeply. My spirit, whatever's inside of me, I had these surges over my body that literally is like energy.
I think those are your fucking internals.
No, but yo, it really is though. It's so like spiritual. It's like we need to boost. So, all right, boost your own vibration or spirit, whatever you want to say, and then help others around you. Just spread that. As simple as that.
I think
Simplicity.
that's the perfect message to end on. Thank you, boys, for coming in.
That's a blue-eyed guy. That's a blue-eyed guy.
Yeah,
Believe
that
that?
Love you guys.
All right, guys.
All right,
Good
boys.
night. Good
See,
night.
you are racist. You were picking on the blue-eyed guy. All right. Good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Thank you for tuning in.